Are shorter cruise sailings worth it? Royal Caribbean launched a new Oasis-class ship with only 3 and 4 night sailings. In this video, we're doing a back-to-back cruise to see if it's the world's biggest weekend or the world's biggest ripoff. Do it, do it, do it. From brand new shows and dining experiences like Royal Railway and the new Izumi Omakase, to amped up parties both during the day and night, does Utopia of the Seas live up to the hype? So sit back, relax, and subscribe to our channel for cruise and travel content while we take you through our entire 3 and 4 night back-to-back sailings aboard Utopia of the Seas. Y'all know what time it is, cruise day and recess time.
All right, we made it. It's cruise day here on the inaugural boarding of Utopia of the Seas. We're at Cruise Terminal 1 here at Port Canaveral. We got here a little early because we want to do some filming around the port. The only other time we've sailed out of Canaveral is on the Disney Wish, so it's been a while. And we're excited. This is the 2nd largest cruise ship in the world. We can't wait to get on. Let's go inside. All right, we're here, and the party has definitely started in the check-in area. They got a DJ. He's pumping the music. It's loud in here. I think that's gonna set the tone for this entire cruise. What do you think?
I gotta give it to Royal right now. They've turned up the party vibe from the beginning. Even in the terminal, they've set this up as the world's biggest weekend. There's a DJ, there's lights, there's a party going on here. Is this what this weekend's gonna be all about? Just a party cruise?
If that's what this weekend's gonna be all about, I'm tired already, y'all. Are our old frail bodies gonna be able to handle this weekend? We're gonna put them through their paces and we'll find out. One day, I bet. One day we're gonna be in here. One day. All right, we're in. All right, everyone's favorite part of the cruise. Not favorite part of the cruise, but my most exciting part. We're on the gangway and we're headed to get on the ship right now. Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
All right, Chris and I are splitting up. My job is to get Royal Railway for us and for some friends, and I'm really nervous. I don't know where I'm going. So we may not be able to get reservations for Royal Railway, but they are letting us tour it. And I gotta say, it's kind of a tease because we really wanted to do this. This is so cool in person.
Mission accomplished. We secured the tiki mug from the Pesky Parrot, one of 300, super exclusive. And we also got Royal Railway. That was super hard. Oh my God, so stressful. But we got a seating on the 2nd sailing. They let us reserve it even though we're on the 1st sailing right now. So whew, super excited. Now we can kind of relax, go grab a drink, and just have fun.
First thoughts on Oasis class ship, Utopia of the Seas. It's definitely a party in here. They're pumping up the music. It's actually really pretty. I mean, Icon is the only other royal ship that we have to compare. And Icon is just a different class. It was definitely much bigger, brighter in like the promenade area, but so far loving it. Maybe because we accomplished both missions. So like Chris said, we split up. I went to Royal Railway and he went to Pesky Parrot, but we gotta get this party started. We need the first drink of the day.
All right, before we get the party started, we're gonna go put our stuff up in the rooms. The nice thing about inaugural sailings is the rooms are ready right when you get on board. If you didn't know, it's Friday, and we got a glass elevator. This is cool.
Ah, 645.
Damn, all right, here we go. Our favorite part. Rip open the envelope. Okay, it's not even close, but room keys. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Oh, hats. We got hats.
We're taking a quick time out to thank the sponsor of this portion of our recess, the X-Cool Steam Pro 3. Don't you hate it when you get to the hotel and start unpacking to realize that the clothes you need are all wrinkled? Then you have to find and drag out the old ironing board, not to mention figuring out how to open and set it all up. Well, we found something that'll help, the X-Cool Steam Pro 3. This powerful and lightweight steamer is designed for travelers, professionals, and anyone looking for a fast and convenient way to iron their clothes. Just fill the tank, plug it in, and within 30 seconds, you'll be steaming, pressing, and refreshing your clothes. Plus, it comes in a convenient carrying case and weighs less than a pound. Perfect for home, travel, or last-minute touch-ups, the X-Cool Steam Pro 3 is compact, powerful, and built to make your life easier. Use promo code RANDOM to receive 10% off your purchase, link in the description. Whether you're traveling or at home, you're gonna want the X-Cool Steam Pro 3. Use the link in the description to get your X-Cool Steam Pro 3 and help support more recesses.
All right. Cool, we got these awesome Utopia hats. All right, we love free swag, and this is cool. It's a wide brim, like fishing cap, or I don't know. How do I look? Floppy brimmed hat. I'm just so excited. All right, here we go. It looks good. Looks good. This will go good for when we're in Nassau. Foreshadowing. All right, let's give you a quick once around the room, and then we'll go check out more of the ship. We don't want to waste too much time. If you've seen one cruise cabin, you've seen them all, but there are some cool touches in here. Let's take a look around. All right, let's test out the bed. This is the first time anyone slept on it officially. I know there was a preview cruise before us, but we're the first paying customers to sleep on this bed. Let's test it out. Ooh, okay. It's really soft. The mattress is so soft. General first impressions of the room. It's a cruise room. It's a stateroom. It's really well appointed. There are some nice features to it. I actually like that the closet is split up on either side of the bed, so each person has their own closet and drawers and own areas to unpack, and it's not in the way. I don't know if that's how it is on other Oasis class ships, but I really like that. There's also a really nice sitting area with even more drawers. So let's be honest, for a 3 or 4 night cruise, there is a ton of storage space in this room. You're gonna be hard pressed to use it all if you're going on short sailings. And there are a ton of outlets and USB ports all around this room for you to charge up all of your devices. So not to worry. And there's even a nice couch. I will say I liked the bathroom on Icon of the Seas a little bit more, only because it didn't have the tube shower. I've never taken a shower in one of those before. Am I gonna feel like I'm in one of those water slides? I don't know, we'll find out. I liked the Icon of the Seas shower because it was like a normal shower and it had a bench. There's no bench in this one, but hey, we're not gonna be in the room that often. It'll get the job done. But overall, really enjoying this room. It's spacious. All right, here we are on our balcony in our Central Park balcony stateroom. It's a really good size, and you know, you don't have a view of the ocean. You have a view right onto the other side of the balcony rooms, but who cares? You can look down into Central Park. And like I said, instead of interior rooms, they have these options for you, so you still get a balcony and you can still sit outside. There's 2 lounge chairs with a pretty good sized table, so we can have coffee or breakfast out here. Room service, it's really, really nice. I think we're really gonna enjoy this a bit.
All right, y'all, how do we look?
Oh yeah, we ready? I think we're gonna go down to the Windjammer to eat. Down or up? I don't know. I don't know my way around this ship yet. We're gonna go to Windjammer to get a bite to eat. It's tradition. That's the first stop where you go on any cruise, right? The buffet. There's no Guy's Burger on here, so you gotta go to the buffet.
Good to know we located the Starbucks. We're gonna be here a lot, but we do have the deluxe drink package. The nice thing about that is that it does come with Starbucks coffee, just not from the Starbucks location. You just have to go to the regular coffee shop, which is fine by us. But y'all, cheers to another inaugural, right? I can't drink this, but Chris will drink mine.
Twist my arm, am I right? All right, these elevators are huge, way bigger than Carnival's. So shout out Utopia. These are big. This is awesome. The pool deck is so nice out here. We're definitely gonna have to spend way more time out here. This is really nice. All right, in addition to your pools and your water slides, they have like this cool splash pad playscape for kids. Man, kids are gonna love it out here. This is awesome. So if you don't wanna go on like the thrill water slides, or you don't wanna go chill in the pool, you have little ones that want to just splash around in the water, they have this here for them. This is awesome. All right, I'm gonna try to play the steel drum, right? All right, we're here at the Spare Tire. We decided to bypass the buffet because we figured it's gonna be busy. There's nobody here at the Spare Tire. This is a new food truck grab-and-go concept here on Utopia of the Seas on the pool deck. We decided to get everything. I got a lot of stuff, so don't judge me. But I got a couple tornadoes, got the new Chipotle chicken sandwich, and I got these cool raspberry cheesecake chimichangas. They're like mini chimichangas. Let's go try it out. It's hot out here. Let's go inside. Okay, but he's riding a dragon. That's amazing.
Hello, welcome on board. Washi washi, yummy yummy, happy happy. Hello, welcome on board.
Hello, how are you? Welcome to our biggest weekend. Washi washi. Enjoy yummy yummy.
You guys, is there anything better than the washi-washi folks? They're so happy, and they really get you in the mood to wash those hands, so make sure you do that. Okay, so we decided to get inside, out of the heat. It is humid out there. Florida ain't no joke, y'all. Anyway, we're in the AC. We went to the buffet. Abed got some stuff from the buffet, but I'm gonna dig into these gas station tornadoes. Look, the food truck, the spare tire, has tornadoes, and they also have these mini chimichangas, which are El Monterey brand. And if any of you are aware of those like really cheap frozen burritos, that's El Monterey that you would get at the gas station. So I'm excited. The fact that you have like ready to go, grab and go, tornadoes, mini chimichangas, chicken sandwich, that's so cool. And by the pool, so you don't have to wait on food. So we're gonna give these a shot, and then I may go get some stuff in the buffet. Abed got some good stuff and it looks yummy. So, but let's try this tornado first. They have two different types. They have a pepperoni and cheese. Oh yeah, it looks like it just came off the rollers at a 7-Eleven, and I'm not mad at it. Oh yeah. This is the pepperoni and cheese one. Those are great. I'm probably gonna eat way too many of these on this cruise. Don't judge me. These are awesome. 4 out of 5. These are fantastic. Next up, I'm gonna try this Chipotle chicken sandwich. It looks like just a regular prepackaged chicken sandwich. We'll see how it tastes. I don't have high hopes, but again, it's grab and go, so whatever.
Chicken salad.
Oh, look. Okay. It said Chipotle chicken, but I guess it's chicken salad? I'm kind of scared now, but let's see. That's actually pretty yummy. Ooh, there is a little bit of a kick from the Chipotle. Too much bun. That's number 1. Number 2, not enough chicken salad. Number 3, it needs a crunch, like some celery or some onion in there, and then it would be really good. Give this 3 out of 5. It's just average. I'm gonna stick to those tornadoes.
Y'all, I just couldn't decide what I wanted, and this is just not it. I picked at it. You know, let's try something else. All right, I'm gonna try dessert. Yo, you saw my plate. I talked about it. I don't know. Everything was okay. I gotta say, the buffet is clean. There's so much variety. All right, I'm gonna break this open. This is the cheesecake chimney, raspberry filled. All right, it smells good. It's got cinnamon sugar on the outside. It's raspberry filled. I gotta say, the filling, both the cheesecake and the raspberry filling, aren't overly sweet. This is really good. 5 out of 5 for me. The cheesecake is light, and then that raspberry filling kind of cuts through some of the fat. All right, lobster tail on the buffet. I think it's just for the inaugural, I'm not sure. But anytime you can get lobster on a buffet, you gotta get it. The fact that this is on the buffet, crazy. It's nice and sweet, still a little bit firm. All right, let's try the steak now. And this is a big piece of steak, but all right, pretty tender. It's pretty thin, so I'm not expecting it to be like cooked medium rare or anything. Let's taste it. It's not a filet mignon or anything, but it'll get the job done. Between the lobster tail and the steak, the meats, get a 4 out of 5 for me on the buffet. This is really good. No complaints out of me. The buffet is high quality here at the Windjammer. So definitely check it out on the first day of the sailing, because I don't know if they put out lobster tail just for the inaugural or for every sailing, but hey, check it out. Quality here is really good. I'm impressed.
Have a good day.
What's up?
What's up, guys? What's up, man? Long time no see.
How's it going?
Chilling, hanging. How you guys? Good?
Good.
Good to see you guys. I'm sure we'll have some fun later.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Have you done a lot yet, or just walking around right now?
No, just walking
Around, yeah. We had to go grab reservations at the railway.
How do you get it? Where do you get it?
You had to go like down to the actual restaurant. All right, first stop on the ship. You know it had to be Pesky Parrot. I already was here earlier fighting the mobs to get that mug, so we had to come back to actually get some drinks. And I gotta say, the vibes are high in here. This is a lively tiki bar. It's really well lit. You can see behind me they have these LED screens that mimic like a window looking out onto the beach, the ocean. This is really cool. Now I wonder, I haven't seen anything, but you know, like at Trader Sam's when you order certain drinks and like stuff goes off on the screens, we'll have to stick around to see if any of that happens, but even if it doesn't, this is really, really cool. This is a nice, cool vibe, and I'm glad they replaced the Bionic bar, honestly. They replaced the Bionic bar with this. This is just a much better time, I think. So I got the Pain Chiller, and it's a frozen drink, and it's essentially an orange pina colada. I'm excited, and it comes with a candy straw. So Carnival has had these candy straws for a while, and I absolutely hate them, but they are better than paper straws. The candy straws, you just have to be careful. Like, if you're gonna bite them or like get any moisture on them, they get really gross. So just be aware. But yeah, here we go. Cheers, you guys. Let's try it out. Oh my god. Oh wow, that drink is amazing. Okay, 5 out of 5. That is fantastic. That is delicious. And I'm not even that much of a frozen cocktail kind of guy, but this is really good. The coconut isn't too overpowering. You get a little bit of that orange from the orange sour mix that they put in there. And then, of course, you have the rums. So, cheers from the pesky parrot. And before I forget, rumor has it that there was supposed to be a live parrot in the bar. There's this cute sign that said, Brian, who's the parrot, he's flying here. He's like 3,000 miles away. I don't know if there's actually going to be a parrot here. Who knows? But that's kind of cool to think that there might be one day.
All right, so for my drink, this is the first drink of the day on Utopia. I decided to get their version of the zombie, which is the tequila zombie. Anyway, it's a traditional zombie drink. We'll put the ingredients on the screen, except instead of rum, they're using tequila and Patron Reposado Silver, I think? Patron Reposado. Anyway, it smells really good. It's got grapefruit juice in there. Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. That required 3 sips to really review this. It's science, right? You can't just go off the first sip. This is really good. This is one of my favorite drinks I've had on a cruise in a very long time. And that's not hyperbole. This is really good. The bitter is in here, the tequila. It's not overly sweet. It smells really good. I don't know where they're getting the grapefruit from. Hopefully from Texas. But yeah, 5 out of 5. Goes without saying. This is going to be maybe my go-to drink. There's so many drinks on the menu. We have the deluxe drink package. There's only so much I can physically drink. So I'm going to have to prioritize, but we're going to have to explore more of this menu. All right, cheers from the pesky parrot, y'all.
Cheers to a great cruise. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had to get a Mai Tai, and this is really good. But I wanted to note, one cool thing about the pesky parrot is you'll see all of the bartenders are in like different shirts. They were actually given a specific budget, and they could go buy their own uniforms. So they don't have to wear like a singular shirt. They just have to wear something tropical, and they got to pick it out themselves. So that's really neat. That's cool. So apparently every Oasis class ship has a car on it. I didn't know that. And this looks to be so. What brand is this? We're not car guys, clearly. It's an old Pontiac. This looks really cool. How they got it in here, who knows? But that's neat. All right, we came back to our room. Our bags are here. We also got a gift. What is this? I don't know. Let's go find out. I'm excited. It's like Christmas. All right, let's see what this gift is. Do you have any guesses? All right, let's see what it is. I don't know what it is. Apparently a bed won't guess. He's not fun.
I'm going to guess it's a present. I'm going to guess magnets.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
That's magnets for a bed.
Ooh, Ghirardelli.
Yes, please.
Caramel. Delicious. Okay. Oh, and a $25 Starbucks gift card with a note. Aw. Have a great cruise, Peter and Kitra. Aw. We're gonna use this. That's so nice. What the heck? Ooh.
Oh, the hand sanitizer.
Sanny.
That's the stuff that kills COVID.
Yeah. Oh, it all kills COVID, but.
Oh, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I would say it's like.
This is awesome. Is this from Japan? This looks like the hand sanitizer that you get in Japan, but. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you, you guys. That is so sweet. You didn't have to. That is amazing. You guys are the best. We have the best friends. All right. Where are we going? All right. Where are we off to? Where are we off to?
Good question.
All right, we're getting ready for the sail away party, and they gave us these cool Utopia of the Seas flags. Utopia of the Seas. And what is it? It's the world's biggest weekend. It's the world's biggest weekend if you didn't already know. It starts at 4:30, which is just in a few minutes. And they said there's going to be some surprises, so let's see what's in store.
So we're here at the sail away, and it says it's featuring Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop. Really not sure what that's about, but Yeah, apparently we're gonna meet the weekend squad. I guess their version of a fun squad. Um, and apparently it's supposed to be like this big party happening at the pool, happening all around. One, to celebrate the inaugural sailing of Utopia of the Seas, and also to kickstart the world's biggest weekend. So really curious what this party is gonna be like.
We're gonna start right now our ceremony party. The biggest weekend is starting right now. I want to see everybody involved on this biggest party. Come on, everybody, put your hands in the air. I wanna hear all the energy. I wanna see you clapping. I wanna make some noise, everybody. Get ready for the biggest weekend. Everybody, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm not gonna jump. I mean, I still think Carnival holds the title for sail away parties. You can tell they're trying to amp this one up a little bit, which I appreciate, and it is fun. But nothing beats a Carnival sail away party. I'm sorry.
Conga alert! We got a conga.
You can lean on me if the fire goes. There will be sunlight in darkness. You can lean on me. I'm strong enough to carry us both out of this mess. You can lean on me if the fire goes. There will be sunlight in darkness. You can lean on me. I'm strong enough to carry us both out of this mess.
All right, sail away party is over. We had fun. I gotta say, it's a little different than carnivals, but we still had a good time, and it was really cool, obviously, seeing all the people on the shore cheering us on, waving goodbye, and all the ships that were coming to wish us farewell as well, and blowing the water cannons. It's always fun when an inaugural cruise sails. So we set sail, we're on the open seas now, and as you can tell, did a little changing. How do I look? It's not formal night, but we've decided to dress up a little bit because we are going to, drum roll please, 150 Central Park. It's supposed to be really, really good. Everything that we've read and our friends have told us is that the steaks there are better than Chops. So we're really excited to see what they got. It's just a few floors down in Central Park, so let's head down there. All right, 150 Central Park is an extra pay specialty restaurant here on Utopia of the Seas. All of you Royal Caribbean fans are, I'm sure, more than familiar with 150 Central Park, but we've never been there because this is only our second ever Royal Cruise. So we're excited to go check it out. We hear it's some upscale dining. So let's go, I'm hungry. All right, so we got seated here at 150 Central Park, and I have to say, it's gorgeous inside here. This is such a nice restaurant. Very, very classy. I feel a little underdressed because it's so nice in here, but I think we're fine. But the menu looks great. It's actually kind of high-end dishes with a French twist, so they have some really good takes on some more traditional dishes. Like instead of a beef Wellington, they have a lamb Wellington. They have lobster thermidor, but everything looks really good. And you get an appetizer, a main, and a dessert. All right, my first drink of the dinner has come. You know I had to get a martini. So this is actually like a cucumber basil martini, and it looks really refreshing and delicious. Let's taste it. That is amazing. 5 out of 5. That is so good. The basil and the cucumber are perfectly balanced. Sometimes cucumber can like take over a flavor profile, but it doesn't. And it's very refreshing and smooth. That is really good. Highly recommend.
All right, y'all. If it seems like we're being a little quieter, it's because we're in a fancy joint. Chris is taking me out. It's the world's biggest weekend, and we're having a fancy dinner to start this cruise. So I had to try his drink. It's not for me. I'm a dirty vodka martini boy, but it's not bad. It's a little sweet.
All right, so we got the house-made Parker bread. It's like house-made Parker rolls. They're pull apart, glistening on the top with melted butter. So this has to be good. Let's try it. That's delicious. Oh yeah, it's salty. It's buttery. It's warm inside, soft. It's a little crunchy on the outside too. This is excellent. Really good bread service.
Okay, y'all know that I'm limited on bites, so I had to take the centerpiece. Sorry, Chris. But it's glistening with butter and herbs. Okay. Really only afford one bite. Oh, wow. At Random Recess, we have a saying, like, when you go to a nice restaurant, you got to look at the bread service. One, it should be included. If they're charging for bread service, it needs to be super phenomenal. And number two, if it doesn't have butter, then it really needs to be super moist and delicious. So this checks off both. Not only is it included in the price, which is perfect, the flavor, it's giving a little bit pretzel, I think, because of the topping that's on there. But it's so buttery, so moist, so good.
Wow, Abed took the center of the bread. Rude. I bet he takes the center of the cinnamon roll too. That's fine. He left me the entire rest of the bread, so I can't be too mad at him.
And yes, I do. I will eat the center of the cinnamon roll. I only have like a few bites per meal, and yeah, that's going to be one of them.
All right, you guys saw that. The braised short rib. It just pulls apart. It's so tender. I didn't even need to cut it. Comes on a bed of polenta. Really nice and buttery and creamy. Crispy onions on top, but let's try the star of the show, the short rib. That's so good. So tender. Really savory. The meat just falls apart. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. The only thing that I would say is it needs a little bit of salt, but other than that, it's perfect. This is delicious.
Okay, so I ordered the honey braised scallops. You know me, I love a good scallop. We were at Hell's Kitchen in Las Vegas, outside of Caesar's Palace, and those scallops were phenomenal. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, you don't even need a knife. In fact, they don't give you one. That was just a butter knife. I thought it was going to be sweet. It is not sweet. This scallop is cooked perfectly. It's not rubbery at all. Like, they know how to cook scallops here. This is phenomenal. Yeah, 5 out of 5. So far, we got 2 winners right here. This is so good. Everything is well balanced. And like I said, perfectly cooked scallop where it's not like chewy. You can overcook scallops and it's almost impossible to eat, but like I could eat a whole plate of these. Like, pile them up.
All right, yeah, Abed scallops are delicious. It has some sort of like chorizo corn succotash. It's so good. But I was just telling Abed, these 2 appetizers are worthy of being entrees, and honestly, why aren't they? There's so much here. We're gonna get full before the mains come out, but listen, no, we're not actually.
Okay, well, Chris might not get full, but I might. So I had to stop. I had 2 scallops. I had a bite of his braised short rib. Yeah, like Chris said, these are like big portions. I know this is specialty dining, you have to pay for it, but I would agree with Chris in terms of like salt, but there's salt on the table. Just, salt bay it up. It'll be fine.
All right, rule of thumb, when you see citrus on your plate and you're eating seafood, use the citrus. All right, let's try it. Ready? Here we go. Oh my God, that is so good. That's a 5 out of 5. The cream sauce that it's in, that squeeze of lemon, it helped really brighten it up. It's super rich. Lobster meat is cooked perfect. That's awesome. Abed, I know you said you're not a huge fan of lobster. I know you're crab over lobster, but you got to try this because I think you'd really enjoy it. This is amazing.
Again, this is essentially a butter knife. Like, everything here is super tender. All right, I got the veal medallions. Figured something small, perfect for me, and it did not disappoint. I don't really eat a lot right now, so this is perfect. It smells amazing.
Where did we go that we saw?
Wow. I know. The whole thing about veal, I know it's terrible, but this tastes really good, guys. Not making light of that, but hey, it's not going to waste tonight. The veal has this char on it. I don't know if Chris can pick that up. Maybe hard to see, but there's a char on here. This is so well grilled. It's not overcooked. It's so tender as veal should be. And that sauce that's on here is just so good. It cuts right through the fattiness of the veal. Yeah. 5 out of 5. I can't believe I'm going to say that. I mean, we enjoyed our meal at Chops when we were on Icon. I know a lot of people say it's not great, but we got the tomahawk, so we paid a little extra for it, which is kind of annoying when you go to a specialty dining, you've already paid. Like, why do I need to then be upsold again? So that kind of sucks, but this experience so far, I think I would come here over Chops Grill. All right, I had to try Chris's lobster thermidor. He put me on the spot. I'm team crab, specifically crab legs. But I'm coming around to lobster. I understand if it's cooked well, like it's amazing. But given the choice, team crab, 100%. If lobster was cooked like that more often, I would be team lobster. Every time I have it, it's like really, it's probably just not well done, right? It's like rubbery. They douse it in butter. All I taste is butter. But this, they've chopped up the lobster meat, which was cooked perfectly. It's tender. The dressing that's on there is really good. It's not just mayonnaise. It's not just butter. That's really good. All right. Lobster wins this round.
So full disclosure, we were going to come to 150 Central Park and get the beef tenderloin for two, specifically because we heard that it is much better than the steaks that you get at Chops. But they don't have the cart to serve at tableside, so that's not on the menu tonight for the sailing, I think, which is totally fine. I have to echo Abed's sentiment. I will choose 150 Central Park over Chops every time now. It killed it. I think 150 Central Park knocked it out of the park. Get it? But compared to Chops, this place is just so much better. The ambiance is better. The food is better. The portion sizes are better. Only in that, like, they were perfectly sized. So, yeah, I just think the food that we've gotten here at 150 Central Park has just been much, much better than the food that we got at Chops. And let's not hate the Chops Grill, but 150 Central Park, it is a different kind of restaurant, but you're paying that kind of extra money for an extra pay restaurant, choose 150 Central Park. All right, so I got the fried cheesecake, and it comes with caramelized popcorn, the fried cheesecake. Look at this. It looks amazing. Let's cut it open. Oh, it's crispy. All right, crispity and crunchity. Oh my god. That's a 10 out of 5. Wow. That might be one of the best desserts I've had in a while, period. Land or sea. The shell is so crispy. The inside is ooey gooey and warm. It's a rich cheesecake flavor. It's got, like, Nutella, I think. And you get the crunchiness from the caramelized popcorn. Oh my god, this is a crazy decadent dessert. It's so good. Absolutely good. Absolutely perfect, honestly. This is great. I know you're gonna love this, so wow. Come to Chops Grill just for this.
We didn't film Abed's reaction, but I will tell you what. 5 out of 5. It's perfect. That is so good. Now I'm kind of worried because that was the recommended dessert, and you know, we try to order different things so we can show you. But here's my dessert. It is the peanut butter chocolate tart. I think it's a take on like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but let's see if it took a second. It took a second because the raspberry sauce that's on here, I believe it's raspberry. Like, this tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but it took a second for all of that to mix and hit my palate for the memory to pop up. You know, that childhood memory of eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If you are a fan of PB&J, if it's nostalgic for you, like something you grew up with, and you're not interested in cheesecake, get this, because instantly transported to being a kid making a PB&J sandwich.
Yeah, I think you get hit with that raspberry sauce right away, but then once you bite through the crust and you get the peanut butter and it mixes together, it's a really good dessert. It is nice. I liked it a lot, but that fried cheesecake takes the cake for me.
All right, y'all. We did not win in the casino, despite trying. We played our favorite game, which is Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and let's just say we're gonna have to come back for revenge on that. But hey, like the ocean ebbs and flows. We're now at Bolero's for a little after casino, after dinner drink. Martini time. Nothing drowns out your loss like a good martini. All right, we finished up at Bolero's. Martinis were very tasty. It reminds us of the Havana bar, Havana area on Carnival Cruise. It's really fun. If you love Latin music, you're gonna love Bolero's. Now we're going over to the boardwalk. We haven't seen it. It's one part of the entire ship that we haven't seen. Should we take the stairs?
Let's take the stairs.
All right, we gotta work some of this stuff off, you know what I mean?
Yeah, pesky parrot. There seems to be nobody in there right now. I thought it'd be busier. But it is dinner time too, so I think a lot of people are eating and not drinking. But we're gonna go walk around and check out the boardwalk. Look at this swan. That's really pretty. There's so much cool art here on Utopia of the Seas. Art everywhere. So many cool installations.
Stop looking at me, swan.
Do not climb a bed.
Oh my. What is that? What is that?
That's where you're supposed to sit.
I don't know about that.
This is to prevent you from sitting on it, I think. Or to encourage you.
Oh, cool. They got Zoltar here.
Just like on a boardwalk. We found the Zoltar machine. This is cool. They have a carousel. They have some games.
Chris, it's $2. Let's do it. Scan your card.
We'll do it later.
Oh,
We'll do it later. I don't want a fortune coming out telling me that I'm going to be big. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, here on Utopia of the Seas, the boardwalk area is actually where you'll find the Aqua Theater as well. And I have to say, this area of the ship is so, like, grandiose. You walk out onto it, and you look up, and you can see from deck 6, where we are, all the way to the top of the ship. So you just feel like a little ant walking in between these two massive, like, rows of staterooms. You see the Ultimate Abyss slide. You see the giant Aqua Theater, which we're about to go to. This is just awesome. So, Royal, you definitely know how to do grandeur and drama, for sure.
What is going on in Chris's mind right now? Is it tight? What are you doing in here?
Climbing up with Pringles.
Okay. All right, Chris has decided to climb up the Pringles here. Chris, make it to the dome. You gotta make it to the dome. Yalla. Yalla, Chris, yalla, yalla. One step and another. Yalla, Chris, yalla. You can do it.
Going after Chris. I think that's for Ken.
Chris, wait. Chris, over here in the middle. Give me come to the middle. Own your win, your victory.
Now I gotta get out.
All right, get out. All right. Okay, you made it. Feel accomplished. Okay. All right. Victory.
We did it. We made it in. You ready?
You input your destination time on this keypad.
E.T. right, we just finished watching Aqua 80s 2 here in the Aqua Theater. Oh my god, that is a ridiculously amazing show. So impressive. I can't believe that we got this for free. It's included in your cruise. This is a Las Vegas level show, and we're used to Carnival cruises and the entertainment on there, not Royal. Holy shit, pardon my language, but Royal Caribbean takes it up 8,000 notches. This is insane that this is on a cruise ship. So good.
One thing I wanted to say about the show as well is that, God damn it, I lost it. Hold on. It's right there. Oh, y'all, we showed y'all some of this. We'll show you a little bit more, but I just got to say, like, it doesn't always translate on video. We've seen other, vlogs out there on YouTube about the shows here, and shows just never translate. Hopefully it came across in the edit, like just how great this was, because sometimes it just doesn't come out on video.
All right, y'all, Ben and I are tired. We're gonna go to bed, but there's still so much left to do on this ship. We haven't even scratched the surface, so you're not gonna wanna miss what we do on day 2. Stay tuned. All right, we're on our way down to the boardwalk to check out Johnny Rockets for breakfast. A little bit of a pro tip. It is an extra pay restaurant, but for breakfast, it's included. So we're gonna go see what they have.
But I'm curious, is it just like standard cruise breakfast, or is it really like, is it Johnny Rockets breakfast? Okay, yeah, I was wondering out there as we were walking in, like, is this cruise breakfast just served at Johnny Rockets? This is our first time. Or is there like, does Johnny Rockets serve breakfast? Because Chris and I, like I said, we've only had it back in college, and it was just for lunch. I'm not sure that they serve breakfast there, but no, it turns out Johnny Rockets has a breakfast menu. It is you can get 2 items. There's also premium items, like there's a breakfast burger and cheesy breakfast potatoes that you can get. It's like, the burger's like an extra $4.99, or I guess it's $4.99 for the breakfast burger. I just opted to get a standard scramble and some pancakes and some sausage, and I'll eat like 5% of it, but yeah, I just wanted to try a bunch of stuff this morning, but it's definitely like a classic diner vibe in here, which is really cool. I haven't been to something like this in a very long time. There's not many left.
Yep, it's your classic Johnny Rockets vibe. It's like the old 1950s diner style. They have diner seating at the bar, or you can sit in booths, or you can sit outside on the boardwalk. We elected to sit inside just because it's kind of hot and humid outside. So we're excited for our food. Everything looks and smells delicious in here. And it's like 7:30 in the morning. This place just opened and it's popping. So the secret's out that Johnny Rockets does breakfast. And yeah, don't miss it when you're on any Oasis class ship that has a Johnny Rockets on it.
Yeah, that was one thing that was kind of disappointing. Not disappointing, but when we were on Icon, I thought there was going to be a Johnny Rockets, but I was kind of looking forward to it. But happy that we get to try it here. Like I said, it's kind of nostalgic because the last time I ate this, I was a wee lad in college.
Yeah, the breakfast scrambles actually look really good. I got the works, which comes with breakfast potatoes, scrambled eggs, bacon, chili, bell peppers, mushrooms, so much stuff. This looks awesome. Got a side of toast as well. And yeah, I think I'm gonna steal one of Abed's pancakes. Don't tell him. Let's dive into the scramble. This looks awesome. Get a little bit of everything on there. All right, let's take a bite of this. This looks great. Got a little bit of everything. Ooh, that chili is really good. And it really works well with all the breakfast items. This is awesome. I'm gonna scarf this down.
So this is the cheesy bacon lovers scramble. I gotta say, it needed salt and pepper. At the end, there really isn't any cheese. So for somebody to be called cheesy bacon lovers, I'm not trying to nitpick breakfast here. We're not trying to be like ultra critical, but I mean, it's like a 3 out of 5 at the end of the day. I mean, it's all good, right? It's bacon, good. Potato, good. Egg, good. Like a hint of cheese, but that's maybe the only criticism, is that it's cheesy bacon lovers. Like, there really isn't a lot of cheese, but I'm gonna eat as much as I can. But I've been eyeing these, so I'm just gonna dive in now. Okay, that's the color I wanted to see. I wanted to see this, but it was like really pale. Okay. I have high hopes now that I saw the undercarriage. The pancakes, honestly, if you have like limited bites or you're just not that hungry and you want something, I don't know that I would get the pancakes. Pancakes are kind of a skip. It's like a 2 out of 5. They're good. They kind of taste like frozen pancakes that have been reheated, but hey, look, this is free, so
we're just gonna scarf down as much as we can, get some energy. We got a full day here on Utopia.
All right, we're done. Let's go. Well, we were leaving, but I guess we're not going anywhere right now. Look outside.
It is hard to tell y'all, but it is raining.
I think it's time to go get coffee.
Yeah, I definitely need some coffee. Let's go to Starbucks. I think is that on the other side?
Yeah.
Other side.
I wonder if they have Brian send out.
Brian? You do it better. Do it. Here, do it. Do it.
Do what?
I said, Brian.
Oh, you did it good.
Do it. No, go. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Brian.
See, that was better than mine.
You know, I'm starting to get a little sad I never had kids. On the other hand, those omelets were fantastic. Mm-hmm.
All right, that was a funny joke that Brian just told, but also kind of dark. He ate his kids? I don't know. He ate his eggs. That's crazy. What are you doing? This is a family ship. All right, here we go. Nothing to wake you up in the morning. Quite like doing a 10-story high slide. This goes from deck 16 all the way down to deck 6. I bet it'll be down there waiting for me when I finish. I'm excited. Let's go ride this. There's a little bit of a line. We'll wait on a little bit of a line. Hold on. This won't be bad, right? I mean, I did Crown's Edge. This isn't that much harder. I think this will be fun. It's a dry slide. All right, we just got a tutorial on how to use the mats. Seems pretty easy and foolproof. You just kind of sit in it, cross your arms, and lean back. Oh, even if it has a strap on it? Okay.
It's not about them falling off, it's about if you hit your head on the side.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Can I just tuck them in my shirt?
Yeah, that's fine.
You just grab the one strap, right?
Yeah, one strap, two sides.
All right.
Ready? Here's the
All right.
Okay, let's go. All right.
All right, here we go.
You go.
Woo! 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 Oh! Ooh! All right, I don't know how much that got because the camera turned, but I might have to do that again. That was fun. Yeah, no, that was super fun. It's not as fast as I thought it was, and it was a little smooth. There were some bumps though, and there's some cool parts in the slide where you can actually like see through the whole slide. There's transparent parts, but it's a lot of fun. I bet you got to do this.
All right, Chris said it wasn't that bad. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Chris, just wait here. I'll do the right side just like you. All right, y'all. I'm getting in position. I hope it comes out. Y'all saw part of Chris's, like, it looked kind of intense, but here we go. Go on the slide, they say. It'll be fun, they say. All right.
Ready, set, go! Watch your elbows, sir. You might scream.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, my God! Oh! No! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Ah! Oh, fuck. I forgot to wave at you.
All right, y'all, that was crazy. Let's go talk about it somewhere cooler. All right, I don't know what I was expecting with, what is it, Ultimate Abyss or the Abyss? That was so much fun. It is so fast. As you can see from the footage, like, it's so colorful. There's lights in there. I honestly couldn't really pay attention because I was just screaming the entire time. I forgot to wave at Chris. That's why you don't see me pooping out at the end. You just see Chris. But I just got too excited. I just, didn't signal him that I was in line. But anyway, I highly recommend the Abyss. I'm sweaty right now. It is so hot up there. But yeah, I'd give that 5 out of 5. That was fun.
All right, we're here with our friends Brian and Peter, and they've braved the ultimate abyss. What are y'all's thoughts?
I wish I did. We survived.
You survived.
I feel like this is a story of two different experiences.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome. It was throwing. It was so fast. There's those new rollers like send you flying faster, but also a little bit bumpier.
I just thought it was so bumpy that it gave me a headache. and I had to take a nap afterwards for like 30 minutes or so. But yeah,
See, I'm wondering if it's a matter of weight because I probably weigh like 2 Bryans, 2 or 3 Bryans, probably 3 Bryans.
no,
And
Not anymore.
so
Not
the
anymore. Peter.
momentum
Yeah.
of me, I think, like just sent me like.
All right, but you would recommend it?
I would something
I
like.
feel like if you get dizzy on roller coasters, I would probably skip it. But I don't know.
All right, all
I was
right,
at one of the turns I did like hit my head and like turned it over.
all right. Ringing endorsements. Ringing endorsements. All right.
Oh, we got luggage tags. No? Wait. Oh my god, these are like iPhone pop socket wallets.
Sockets. Oh my God, these are our favorite.
Yeah. Okay, open it up. Open it up.
Okay,
We literally just bought these.
we bought these. All right, we literally just bought some of
We
these.
literally
Oh,
just
and they're MagSafe.
It's MagSafe. Yeah, turn it around. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. And it's a pop socket. Ooh, wow.
Wow.
Like we just bought some.
Super nice quality. Let's see. Let's test it out. Let's test it out.
Try it the other way.
That's backwards.
Oh, it fits perfectly.
Hello. You guys, these are nice. Oh, I think I want the blue-green, if that's okay.
That's fine.
I want the blue-green one.
I'm a blue boy.
Okay.
Plus, I don't have to open it.
Thanks,
You already
Utopia.
did.
That's really cool.
Thank you so much, Royal. This is really sweet. But everyone on here got it.
Take home this keepsake photo to commemorate your time on board Utopia of the Seas.
Oh, it's that right there. I
Yeah.
think it's just the ship. They did that on Icon. So open it up.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
pretty
look
cool.
at that. And it has the inaugural date, July 19th, 2024.
That's awesome.
Nice. Okay.
Very cool. All right. Hey, like we said, part of the reason why inaugural cruises are awesome is because you get some really cool swag.
All right, Chris, looks like you're ready for school, right?
Ready for school. Got my shirt repping our local Texas Longhorns. Had to do it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we're about to do the Royal Escape Room, located on deck 14 next to Adventure Ocean, the kids club. This is a 30-minute escape room. It's themed around Royal Caribbean University, and I don't know what to expect. I've heard it's a little difficult, but we have some smart people here with us to do it, so let's go see if we can crack the code.
But hold on. The fit's perfect, right? You're repping Austin, Texas. That's where we live.
That's right.
Now, what school did we go to? Our neighbor, right? UT's our neighbor, right?
Yeah, so I grew up a Longhorns fan, but we went to Texas State, which is a little further south, but still ride or die Longhorns fan. Hook 'em.
This just kind of worked out. Not only is Chris wearing his Longhorn, the theme of this is Royal Caribbean's new university.
That's right, I got my backpack.
He's got his backpack on, which he already had. It just worked out.
Just worked out. I look like I'm ready to go to school again. I don't wanna.
But y'all,
But I'm ready.
guess what? He's not the only one. Bam. We're ready.
Looking good.
Honestly, we bought these because there's like a Kappa Chi, like sort of frat beer pong thing party that we're gonna do a little later on the second leg of the cruise. But it worked out because now we're gonna do the Escape University. Are we gonna pass the exam? Why, hello, doppelganger. Am I right?
All right, we just got out of the escape room. Escape U here on Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas. Escape U freshman year. It was a really fun, really interactive escape room. I thought it was just going to be kind of simple, but it was actually pretty difficult. We did it with like 10 other people, and it was a lot of fun. We finished with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left, so not to brag, but I think we're all pretty smart. It was really good. You only have 30 minutes to complete it. You really got to work together. Escape rooms are just awesome. We love them. And I'm glad that we escaped the room, we found the dean, and saved the day. It was good. All right, what is Abed doing? Abed, what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm Titanicing.
We ain't got time to Titanic. We gotta go down to dinner.
Why not? When you have something like this, you got a Titanic, right?
Are you king of the world?
I am.
It is really pretty.
King of Utopia.
All right, we're here in the promenade at Boleros, and they're handing out togas, or it's actually a bed sheet. We have to make a toga. So we got rubber bands and safety pins, and one of the crew members was doing a demonstration on how to put this on. This is for one of the parties later tonight in the solarium. It's a silent disco toga party. So just another one of those unique party experiences that Royal Caribbean's trying to bring here on Utopia of the Seas for the world's biggest weekend. So we'll go later tonight and see what it's all about. I don't know how to tie a toga, so we're gonna figure this out together, okay? This may not be the neatest toga, but we're gonna show up Animal House style, all right? All right, tonight we're back in Central Park for dinner. We're actually trying out a new experience. It's the Izumi Omakase experience that's brand new just for Utopia of the Sea so far. All right, so inside Izumi Hibachi and Sushi, they set aside the omakase table in its own little separate area, and it's seating for 6. So if you have a party of 6, you get it all to yourself. But you might be mixing mingled with some new friends, which is totally fine. It's an 8-course menu, and it's an omakase style dinner. So that means you don't get to choose what you get. The chef curates the meal for you. They just bring it out. So we're really excited. The menu looks good, and of course we'll show you everything as it comes out.
Welcome to Omakase, one of the most exclusive culinary experience on board. 私は夏希です。はじめまして、皆さんどうぞよろしくお願いします。Nice to meet you here, everybody. However, you can call me Summer in English. どうもありがとう。And I will guide you through a private Japanese culinary journey tonight. This is an 8 courses chef-driven concept, starting with our signature beef to our surprising dessert. Matsu, in the first, I would like to confirm if you have any food allergies or any dietary restrictions. どうも、おしぼりください。ありがとう。しぼりどうぞください。
All right, they brought out warm towels for us to cleanse our hands. And our host is speaking a ton of Japanese that we can't understand, but I guess it's getting us ready for Japan. So it's pretty cool. All right, so we got a welcome drink, Yama Yuzu Shibori. It's made with 100% yuzu juice and sake, and it's 8% alcohol. So I've already tried it. It's really good. And yeah, great way to start off the meal. Kanpai.
Miso lobster bisque. Savory lobster and shrimp puree infused with white miso and dashi. Garnished with caviar and goat kimpanku. 皆さん、ごゆっくりどうぞ。Please enjoy. Thank you. ありがとう。
Okay, so the first course came out, and it's the miso lobster bisque. Got caviar and large chunks of lobster in it. It smells so good. Let's try it. It's not the best bisque I've had. I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 5 total, but I gotta say the lobster is cooked perfectly. Honestly, this cruise might convert me to Team Lobster. I've always been Team Crab, but this was so tender and delicious. The bisque wasn't as creamy as normally I've had it in the past, so it's still a pretty good start to this amazing meal.
So this omakase experience differs from more traditional omakases where you like sit at the counter and the chef prepares things and hands them over to you. They obviously can't do that on the cruise ship because of safety concerns and things like that. But we were assured that, of course, they use the highest level of ingredients here for this experience, and everything's made fresh. So everything's been really, really good so far. We got our second drink of the meal. I didn't know that these would be paired with sake, but there's a sake pairing for our first course, or for our second course, which is the carpaccio. This is 15%. This is soto, which means outside in Japanese. And it's supposed to be pretty fruity and floral, so let's taste it. Ooh, it does. It tastes like green apple, and that is delicious. This is really good. I'm gonna save some for the meal, but this is excellent.
Sakura carpaccio. Thinly sliced premium fish, salmon, tuna, scallop, and also hamachi. Garnished with caviar and goat kimpanku and planted aioli sakura. 皆さん、ごゆっくりどうぞ. Please enjoy.
The fish is super fresh. That is delicious. You heard Summer. There's 4 different types of fish here. That is awesome. Like I said, the really fresh fish. The flavor is clean. And can I just say the presentation? This is so good. 5 out of 5. This is awesome. This is the Sakura Carpaccio. And you can see the little cherry blossoms that they made on the plate to decorate it.
Summer again. Chef's Edo nigiri, Hokkaido scallop, coho salmon, and bluefin tuna nigiri, brushed with homemade nigiri sauce, a side of pickled ginger and oroshi wasabi. 皆さんどうぞください. Please enjoy.
Right, our next course is the chef's Edo nigiri. We have scallop, tuna, and salmon. It looks really good. Everything is so beautifully presented here, but let's see how it tastes. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. That rice is perfectly cooked. The sushi vinegar is awesome, but the star of the show is obviously the nigiri. That fish is super fresh, super tasty, really clean. That's delicious.
You know, we almost didn't do this, or I almost didn't do it because, as y'all know, I can only have like 8 bites of food pretty much, but I'm pushing through. There's a total of like 8 courses, but I gotta say, this isn't normally something that is my go-to. Chris and I are going to Japan at the end of the year, and we really wanted to start, you know, I don't want to say getting used to the culture and the food, but we're gonna be there for like 11 or 12 days, and this has been fantastic so far. The Edo nigiri has been fabulous. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. It's outside of my comfort zone, but the rice is perfect. Everything about this is perfect for me, and it's definitely like getting me to step out of my comfort zone. But I'm really excited. Hopefully, I can make it through the full menu.
All right, the nigiri course, 5 out of 5. Delicious, like I said. After tasting all 3, I think my favorite is the scallop. It was just so good.
すみません、皆さん、summer days. Oyster with a spicy ponzu. Fresh northeast oyster with spicy daikon radish and scallions. A side of citrus ponzu. 皆さんどうぞください。Please enjoy.
Our next course is an East Coast oyster with a spicy ponzu sauce. So let's try it. It's a 1 bite. And of course, it comes with a lemon. So squeeze the lemon. You got to squeeze it. And let's pour the ponzu sauce over it. So if you like oysters, that is delicious. I know oysters are a little controversial. Some people don't like them, but that is delicious. It's a salty bite. And that spicy ponzu sauce. It's an interesting flavor with the saltiness of the oyster. Really good. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. That's delicious. Not the best oyster I've ever had, but it's really good.
Rice ginger as well. And this one will be a little bit more rice polishing, which is 33. And the Kubota is the most famous one in Japan, with a flavor of honeysuckle and also tuberose. And I love the name, manju. Manju in Japanese or in Chinese is almost 10,000 years. And you can see from the notes, it's with all like traditional medicines. So that's me. If you have this one, you can live for 10,000 years.
Okay.
All right, we got our 3rd shot here. Our 3rd drink. They just keep rolling them out. And apparently this one's supposed to be like pretty old, very well-known sake. Let's give it a taste. That one's strong. Oh, wow. That's very strong. I'm gonna sip on that. I'll wait for the entree to come out that it's paired with. All right, so the next course is the tamari and nori creamy wasabi tuna. It's kind of like Japanese nachos, Summer said to us. So you just pick up the nori chip and eat in 1 bite. All right, let's try it. Wow, that's super good. There's a nice umami from the seaweed, a little hint of kick of spice from the wasabi. Yeah, that's really good. And the tuna is nice and creamy. This is awesome. 5 out of 5. And good lord, these plates are so beautiful. Everything that's come out has been so pretty. But yeah, Japanese nachos. Kanpai with food. I don't know if you do that with food or not, but this is really good.
Y'all, so far this is my favorite. I did skip the oyster, full disclosure. I'm just trying to pace myself so I can make it through. 5 out of 5, put it on the screen. This was so good. The Japanese nachos, I want more of that. Like if I can have more of that, especially when we go to Japan, I'm gonna be so excited. And the tamari, which is like this little ball of rice and tamari, fish. I'm learning. Tamari is like, I guess, the ball itself. That was so creamy, so delicious, so fresh. Nothing tastes fishy. Everything tastes like truly high quality.
すみません、皆さん。Miso broiled black cat. Broiled black cat in sweet white miso and sake. A side of miso ginger glaze. 皆さんどうぞください。Please enjoy.
Oh wow, that is so good. My god, that is amazing. So the next course is the miso broiled black cod. That is fantastic. That is really good. That fish is super good. The miso glaze is delicious. That fish is fresh and flaky. It just falls apart. 5 out of 5. That's some of the best fish I've had. That is really good. I'm just sad that the piece is so small. But we have more coming. We have Wagyu beef coming next. But this cod is awesome.
Nama means the sake is not being pasteurized. So it's all still the original taste of the sake. And genshu means the sake is undiluted with water.
All right, you heard Summer. This last sake, they saved the best for last. And this is 19%. That's crazy. Are we doing shots of just pure vodka here? Like, no. Let's taste it though. All right, that's actually really smooth. And that's super good. But it does taste very alcoholic. So I'm going to pace myself on this one.
Minasan, Robata Wagyu beef and seasonal vegetables. Grilled Australian E9 Wagyu beef in the curry sauce, topped up with timpan, ginger dressing, and scallions. A side of shishito pepper, topped up with chili thread. A side of 7 spice togarashi. Minasan also kudasai. Please enjoy.
All right, our final main course came before the dessert. We got an Australian Wagyu with grilled shishito pepper with chili threads on top. It's like a little meat lollipop. I love it. All right, let's taste it. I think this is going to be amazing. That's delicious. Like falls apart in your mouth. Super good steak. Let me take a bite of the shishito. Oh yeah, 5 out of 5. This is great. The Wagyu is tender, perfectly cooked, and the shishito peppers are a nice accompaniment.
The service has been 5 out of 5. She's been absolutely amazing. And we still have one more course to go. I made it. Got one more course to go, right? We're not counting the oyster. I tried that one.
Summer days. Minasan, matcha chocolate sakura blossom sorbet. Matcha Rice Krispies filled up with milk chocolate mousse and mango juzu inside. A set of sakura cherry sorbet. Minasan, go yukuri dozo. Please enjoy.
Oh, it's really good. The matcha in it is like actually pretty subtle. It's not overpowering, and the dessert itself isn't too sweet, but you do get a little bit of that cocoa from the chocolate that's in there. Yeah, this is a really good dessert. And like I said, I appreciate it because it's not like cloyingly sweet. It's not really that sweet at all. Then it comes with a sakura blossom sorbet, super floral. That's delicious. Yeah, this is a really good dessert.
Anything else I can do for you tonight?
No.
Maybe some more sake, another round of the food. Domo arigato. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed tonight your dinner with me. It's really my pleasure to have you here. Okay, I wish you have a lovely night. Okay, domo arigato gozaimashita. Thank you so much.
And just like that, 2 hours later, dinner is done. I am so full. All right, those dishes may not have looked like a lot of food, but we had 8 courses. It was a lot. You will be full by the time you finish that omakase experience. And all in all, I would say it's 100% worth the cost. It is not cheap. It was about 120 bucks a person, but worth every penny. The service was spectacular. The food was really good. The food was phenomenal, actually. And I wasn't expecting all of like the information that the server was giving us about the food and about the culture. The service just really blew me away. And as far as a culinary experience goes, this is at the very top. I'd say it's maybe one of the best eating experiences I've had on a cruise ship, bar none. Empire Supper Club is another eating experience that we did on Icon of the Seas that might be comparable to this, but I wouldn't even compare those because Empire Supper Club was more of like an entertainment, dinner and a show. This was strictly just a culinary experience. And it was awesome. So if you like Japanese food or you can appreciate Japanese food and culture, come do the omakase experience on Utopia of the Seas at Izumi. You will not be disappointed. 5 out of 5 experience.
All right, y'all. Dinner was amazing. The omakase experience at Izumi. But right now, we're gonna go check out this new Resolution dance party. Apparently, it's gonna have projection mapping. You're supposed to wear white because I think they projection map on you. I don't know. Let's go find out. All right, we just got out of the Resolution, right? I keep wanting to say Revolution, but anyway, we just got out of the Resolution dance party, and maybe I was expecting more, but this is what it says. This is not your ordinary night out. Resolution is an immersive late-night white party experience that puts the focus on you. Dance non-stop to DJ spun beats while projected images from fireworks to colorful koi fish transform you into living art. Like transform you into living art. I don't know, like, are some of the projections missing? Like, I mean, there were some on us. I mean, it was fun. Everyone's having a great time. But it just reminded me of like Red, the nightclub, just not Red. I don't know. What did you think?
Yeah, it wasn't Red the nightclub. It was more like White the nightclub because everybody was wearing white. And there were projections, but like just on the ground, not on you. It didn't really translate. But hey, it's the nightclub, so they turned it into a nightclub. Everybody was dancing, the bars were open, everyone was having a good time. And can I just say, I appreciate them having the nightclub inside Studio B because you can go sit down. Any good club should have a place for you to sit down because we old, okay? I can't be on my feet for that long. I need to go sit down.
Oh my God, you guys, we just got back to our room and look what our friends Views and Cues left us. Our very first cruise magnet. Brian and Carrie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This is so cool. I met Carrie and Brian from Views and Cues, and we did. We met them on Icon, and we met them here on Utopia. This is such a cute thing. If you meet them, like, this is such a classy touch.
All I got was this exclusive magnet pack. That's not all we got. We also got to hang out with you, and they're just the greatest people. They're so nice, and we're happy to call you guys friends. Can't wait to come sail with you again. But in the meantime, we have these magnets to remember you by. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all, we are here for the balloon drop. Normally it's like done night 1, but whatever, we're doing it on night 3.
We're doing it on the last night. They're gonna drop a bunch of balloons, and it's gonna be crazy because people are gonna pop them. It's gonna be loud.
All right, Royal Promenade, are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So loud in there, oh my God.
All right, y'all, we are going to a toga party. I don't know that we did this right.
We definitely did it, but who cares?
What do you mean?
I think we look okay. I think we look good.
I have no idea. But what do y'all think? Huh?
That's just so stupid. One trip over your thing.
I feel like Chris's looks normal and mine look janky, but hey, it is what it is.
I think this is a silent disco. Well, this is cool. The solarium's all lit up.
We definitely fixed our fit. This definitely looks a lot better.
It's a lot better. We're ready. Let's go.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long, and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need.
All right, y'all, the toga party was a lot of fun. We got to dance. It got a little bit hot in the solarium, but I've never done a silent disco, and it was a lot of fun. It was way more fun than I thought. And side note, togas aren't the easiest to put on. We figured that out the hard way, but we got them on, and I think we looked pretty good. And now we're headed to bed. This 3-night cruise on a Utopia of the Seas inaugural sailing has been a blast, but let me tell you, you come on a cruise to relax. If you come on a cruise to relax, this might not be the cruise for you. This is party, party, party all the time. There's so much to cram in. This ship has so much to see. In 3 nights, just might not be enough time to do it all in. There's still so much on the ship that we haven't had a chance to do. So make sure But you stay tuned because we have a lot more coming from Utopia of the Seas. But we hope you found that this 3-night cruise was a lot of fun to tag along with. We had a blast, but we got to go to bed. We are wiped out. But props to our second Royal Caribbean cruise. I think it was successful. What do you think, Abed?
Absolutely. I think that this was one of the most successful cruises that I've ever been on. But I gotta say, I think the problem is us old schoolers are trying to figure out what this new style of cruising is. And you're not supposed to, I think, fit everything in. You're just supposed to have a party and have a great time. You're cruising, it's 3 days, it's 4 days, it's on these big Oasis class ships. I just think it's just not possible, right? And I think that we come from a mindset of we're used to 7 days, got plenty of time to try to hit everything. But like Chris said, if you just want to have a good time, this is it. Have a good time. You can do whatever you want. There's so much going on. It's a party for 3 days or 4 days. Really excited to see what the 4 day is like because we have a sea day. This has been a great experience, but it's not over like Chris said. Hit that subscribe button. Join the random fandom. Hit that join button if you're interested.
All right, y'all. It is debarkation day for the day 3 cruise, but we're on a back-to-back. This is our first ever back-to-back. So it's going to be really interesting to see this process. We're supposed to go to the Royal Theater by 8:45 a.m. It's what, close to 8 a.m. We got to get out of the room. They got to clear everything out, get to a 0 count, but we'll take you along and see what this experience is like.
All right, this is our very first back-to-back cruise, so we're kind of excited to see how this process works as far as debarking and then re-embarking the ship. Do we have to get off? Do we get off? Do we stay on the ship? I don't know. They told us to bring our passport and we have our sail and sign cards. I think we're gonna get new ones. So I'm excited to see how this works, how fast it is it efficient?
It was kind of a strange feeling last night because it was only night 3, but it was the end of the cruise. You know, the shortest cruise we've ever taken is 5 nights. So while everyone's packing and closing, we just knew that it wasn't over. It didn't feel like it was over.
Yeah, and we're not alone. There's about 600 back-to-back cruisers on this sailing that are carrying over to the next sailing. So we're here with 598 of our friends. That's a lot of back-to-backers. So a lot of people had the same idea to extend to a 7-night and just book 2 back-to-back cruises.
Clarification point, Royal Theater. We were like, wait a second. They were very nice. They were like, actually, you're supposed to be at the Royal Theater. Ooh, but I believe we go through the casino and that should do it. Get on to the other side. This is a really great casino. To be honest, it took us a second to get used to everything because, you know, the ship is huge. There are a few dead ends, but honestly, after a few nights in the casino and just honestly on board, you'll get used to it. But they have all the great games. We've definitely hit a dead end. Okay. Speak of the devil, the thing that I said that's gonna happen. We'll cut through the high limit. They do have a high limit area. It's nothing like Vegas, right? But a $25 blackjack, which does have 3 to 2. No single wheel roulette or anything crazy like that. They do have poker tables, which is pretty neat.
All right, we're back here in the Royal Theater. Again, the theater is beautiful. It holds a ton of people, so I think all 600 of us are going to fit in here just fine. It's really nice to have a little pastry spread out for a little breakfast, a little continental breakfast, and they have juice and coffee as well. So a nice touch. Thank you for providing that. That's neat. But yeah, we haven't gotten started yet. I think we're just waiting for everyone to show up. It is still a little bit before 8:45.
All right, y'all. We still have like 40 minutes. They do have coffee and tea, like Chris said, but I want my Starbies. So let's go see if Starbucks is open. I don't think it's going to be open, but you just never know. It's like Starbucks is open.
All right, we grabbed our coffee from Starbucks, and we decided to stop here in Bolero's, right across the street, to sit and relax till 8:45. Maybe do some people watching, watch people get off the ship, or we have to go head down to the Royal Theater and do this whole exchange process. So it's kind of been a relaxing morning so far, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we left, got Starbucks, sat upstairs for just a little bit, came back down, and now there's a big line, but it is moving, so it's no big deal. All right, we're inside the Royal Theater. That line moved really, really quickly, so if you see a long line, don't worry, it does move fast. They have a table set up, so you can grab your new stateroom envelopes. You actually get a new SeaPass card, but you do get to keep your old SeaPass card. So if you collect those or you like want to hold on to it as a keepsake, then no worries, you don't have to give it back. But right now we're just waiting inside the World Theater. They're gonna call us. I think we have to debark the ship into the terminal, and what they said is they have to get all of the back-to-back cruisers into the terminal before we can re-embark the ship. So they said it could take a little bit of time, I guess, because they have to get the ship to a 0 count with passengers and then make sure that they account for all 500 of us inside the terminal. We'll see. I don't know how long that's going to take, but you know, hopefully we're back on the ship in not too long of a time. All right, we scanned off the ship with our old SeaPass card, and we're headed into the terminal now just to head back onto the ship. All right, we're officially off the ship. And does that mean the world's biggest weekend is now over? Because technically it's Monday. So when we get back on the ship for the new cruise, is it still going to be the world's biggest weekend? Because it's going to be during the week? I don't know. How does that work? Royal Caribbean Marketing, let me know.
Look, y'all, the weekend is just a state of mind, right? Every day can be a weekend.
All right, that process was super easy. It was a little longer because we had to walk all the way to the terminal, back through immigration, and then back onto the ship. So a little bit of waiting in line, but let's get back on the ship. Just like that, we're back on board the world's biggest weekend. But it's not the weekend, so what do we call it? I don't know, world's biggest Monday.
All right, we just got back into our room. Because we're doing a back-to-back, we didn't have to wait because our room is already ready, and we already have our cards. The cool thing is, we weren't expecting this. We got hats again. Look at this. Different colors. We're hoping we can trade someone because we already have this blue one. And I kind of want the purple one. This way we'll have them all. We might have to ask our friends if they got it and we can trade. But look at this teal one. I think I'm going to wear this for sail away today. But that's so cool. This was originally the inaugural sailing. And then the ship was early. Like they were able to get a hold of it early. And so they added that 3-day sailing, which we just got off of. We just weren't expecting like any sort of gifts for this sailing. I wonder if we're going to continue to get items, and will it be different than the 3-night?
All right, we're headed out to go to brunch. That's right. On our first embarkation day, we hit up the Windjammer Buffet. But on the second embarkation day, I think we're going to forego all that craziness, and we actually have brunch at the Mason Jar. We've never eaten there, and this is an exclusive restaurant just to Oasis-class ships. I think the only other ship that it's on is the Wonder of the Seas. Now it's on Utopia. Let's go check out some Southern comfort food. All right, we're seated for brunch here at the Mason Jar on embarkation day of the second voyage. And it's our first time at any Mason Jar, and I have to say, the ambiance in here is great. It's very down home, very Southern, which, of course, that's the food here. It's giving kind of Art Smith's Homecoming vibes, but on a ship. So hopefully the food lives up to the same standard as like a Homecoming, but we'll see. The menu looks great though. The brunch menu is full of breakfast and lunch favorites. You have things like chicken and waffles, you have French toast, we have deviled eggs, so a lot of great Southern favorites and some good cocktails. So we got a couple cocktails to start, but yeah, this place is awesome. Love the way that it's decorated. There's an awesome bar that we may have to hit up separately, but right now we're here for brunch. So let's get our brunch on.
Yo, this is so cute. Look, the salt and pepper shakers are little mason jars on theme. Crystal and I are normally not brunch gays, but I think we might make an exception here on Utopia.
All right, Mason Jar is an extra pay restaurant, so you pay a fixed price. It's like most other prepaid restaurants that you go to on a cruise line where you pay up front and then you're able to just choose whatever from the menu. So word of caution, Abed and I ordered way too much food, I'm sure.
I don't know. Comment down below. When you're on a cruise, is there such thing as too much food? I don't think so. I gotta say, from the jump, the service has been great. Thank you, Michelle. You are serving us today. You're taking care of us. It's been so great. We're so excited. Like, I kind of want to do dinner. We'll see how this goes for brunch, but we might have to add dinner because I think we have a few open slots on this 4-night. Today's embarkation day on the 4-night, and we're here in Port Canaveral. And I gotta say, Chris and I are both Southern boys, and this feels so comforting. And we've been away from Austin for a while, and we're still in the South. And it's just nice to still have that home feeling. That's why Chris said, like, this reminds us of Homecoming at Disney Springs. You can take the Southern, what's the saying? You can take the boys out of the South, but we're still in the South, so now I've gone cross-eyed.
All right, what Abed means is you can take the South out of the boys, but you can't take the boys out of the South. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's the other way around. You can take the boys out of the South, but you can't take the South out of the boys. We are still in the South, regardless. It's like the Southeast, like going to the Bahamas, but that doesn't count, right? We're talking about the deep South. All right, you know us at Random Recess. We love a good bread service.
Why do I think I'm gonna be full after just this? And we ordered so much food. So complimentary, they bring some doohickeys to the table. And you get some jalapeno cornbread, you get some Meemaw's buttermilk biscuits, comes with Cajun butter and honey butter. Okay, honey butter biscuits, hello. You also get pimento cheese with the traditional pimento cheese vessel of choice. Saltine crackers. All right, I'm gonna start out with the Meemaw's biscuits. Slathered some honey butter on there. Let's go, this looks great. Honey butter is nice and sweet. Those biscuits are flaky. Gotta give that a 4 out of 5. The biscuits are really good, and that honey butter is really good. So the honey butter makes this. It's not the best biscuit I've ever had, but it's still really good.
All right, y'all, I had to try the pimento cheese. We ordered so much food, I'm gonna have to really pace myself. Just remember, anything that isn't finished goes to the fishes. This is a solid pimento cheese, y'all. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. Like, this is absolutely delicious. Cheddar's fresh, pimentos, like, I'm pretty sure they make this in-house. Wow. Mason Jar Brunch has so many great drinks. I decided to get the PB&J Old Fashioned. And look, it's cute. It comes with these, I guess, PB&J sandwiches. I think this is a pro tip because you can already tell the bottom is soggy because it's on the drink. And there's ice. Like, eat the sandwich first. So let's try that first. You know, I always had a glass of milk with my PB&J sandwiches. That's a mistake. Bourbon. Bourbon is the go-to now. I mean, we're adults now. Why not? Yeah, there are no light pours here. This is a hefty drink. I mean, an old-fashioned is like essentially bourbon. This is great. I gotta give this a 5 out of 5. It is sweet. It tastes like peanut butter, but I love peanut butter. So if those are flavors that you enjoy, if you like old-fashions, this is fabulous. 5 out of 5.
I got the Far From Manhattan. Comes garnished with candied bacon. So it has some smoked bourbon and candied bacon. Guys, look at that. Every drink is made better with bacon, am I right? Let's take a sip. Yeah, you get that smokiness. That smoked buffalo trace is really, really good. Super smooth. You get a little smokiness from the bacon too, but a little sweetness because it's candied. Let's take a bite. Candied bacon, super delicious. That's a great cocktail. All right, so we got the Johnny cakes. So if you're not familiar with what a Johnny cake is, it's similar to cornbread a little bit, but it's like a pan-fried cornmeal cake. This one is really, really good. It's a nice base layer for all of the meat that's on top of it. So there's like pulled pork, we got some barbecue sauce, pickled onions, got a nice little acidity to the dish, and it's topped with crispy chicken skin, which makes a really nice textural element to the dish. This is excellent. This is really, really good. Everything works really well together. Super savory. I gotta give this 4 out of 5. This is really, really good. I just wish there was maybe a little more crispy chicken skin because that was awesome.
Yeah, I would say the ratio of chicken skin on the Johnny cake, you know, because of the size, is kind of off. But where you get the right amount is these deviled eggs. Y'all, this is so good. They're creamy. These are some of the best deviled eggs I've had. That's why it's a 5 out of 5. I mean, the crunch factor of the chicken skin with the creaminess of the filling and the eggs are cooked perfectly. Absolutely a Southern classic. Done really well here at Mason Jar. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. I don't care. It's almost like a liquid anyway. Whatever.
Yeah, that's like pretty heavy on the mustard for the filling with the yolks, but that's nice because the mustard has a nice like acid bite to it. That chicken skin is salty, it's crunchy, it plays really well against the softness of the deviled egg, and the deviled egg seasons perfectly. That is a really good deviled egg. I agree with the bet. I got the breakfast biscuits, which is the buttermilk biscuits with the homemade gravy, scrambled eggs, and breakfast meats. I think there's potatoes on here too. This is excellent. I gotta give this a 4 out of 5. It is a little bit salty, but I'm gonna look past that because it's actually really good. The eggs are cooked perfectly. Of course, the biscuits are good, and that gravy is really good as well. But yeah, like I said, just maybe a little salty, but other than that, highly recommend this. This is gonna be a good breakfast, y'all. Or brunch. This is gonna be a good brunch.
All right, y'all. So it's brunch. I love me a good po' boy. There's an option between shrimp, so it's fried shrimp or oysters. Not feeling oysters right now, but I love me a good po' boy. Now, when we sell Carnival, they have Emeril Lagasse's restaurant on there, on all 3 of the XL class ships. And honestly, we've never had a bad meal at any Emeril restaurant, and his po' boys are so good. So will this live up to it? Based off the bread feel and smell, no, but because this is definitely not authentic, but let's try it. I'm tasting mostly sauce. Definitely not a lot of shrimp, but you know what? I don't care. I'm not really picking up on the shrimp. The bread isn't the right bread, but the sauce and the combination of everything, the fresh vegetables, I can't in good conscience give it a 5 out of 5 because it's not. Like I said, not enough shrimp and, you know, the bread, but, you know, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. I'm not going to be over the top and mean about this. Is really good. That sauce is killer. They can put this sauce on the burger or anything. Man, Chris, I want your take on this. I really enjoyed it. Maybe it was just euphoria from this amazing sauce.
All right, let's see about this po' boy. Abed's right. This is like a Subway roll. It's like a hoagie. It's not French bread. Normally you need that like crackly French bread, but he hyped up the sauce, so let's taste it. Oh my god. Yeah, that's super saucy. That's why Abed really likes it. That shrimp is nice and crunchy. It's too much bread. It's way too much bread for the filling that's in it. So you do get a lot of bread. But that sauce is really freaking good. I gotta give it to him. Because it's too much bread, I'm gonna go 4 out of 5. But that sauce redeems it for sure. It's really good. It's got a like nice little Cajun kick to it. It's super creamy. And they definitely put a lot on here, so the sandwich isn't dry at all. This is really good.
Oh my god, y'all. Best fries at sea. Best fries at sea. Did he just say that? Yeah, 5 out of 5. Oh my god. The seasoning that's on here, these are like real potatoes cut and cooked here. These are some of the freshest potatoes. You know what? They're gonna say, oh, they were probably frozen. And maybe they are, I don't know. But like, this is how I like my French fries. Like, Chris is gonna hate these because they're a little soggy, but I love that. There is a crunch. They're not like soggy and soaking in oil, but wow, the texture, the flavor of the seasoning that's on here. This is how my mom makes French fries. I think it's just nostalgia. Like, this is how growing up, we would have French fries. Man, put this in the sandwich and it goes to a 5 out of 5.
Agree to disagree a bit, politely, respectfully. I feel like the fries at Playmakers are way better than this. The seasoning is good. The seasoning on the fries is very good. But the texture of the fry, it is a little soggy. And it kind of depends on the fry that you get. Some of them had a little crispier outside. Some of them are like more soggy and, you know, a little inconsistent, but that seasoning is good. I do think the fries at Playmakers, though, the Playmakers fries are better. All right, y'all, we are idiots. Why didn't we do this before? It just now dawned on us. You gotta take a fry. You gotta dunk it in the gravy. Dunk it in the gravy, get it all nice and gravied.
The best part of Dairy Queen.
Let's be real, gravy is the superior dipping sauce. Better than ketchup, better than ranch. It's all about gravy. Gravy goes with everything. Dip everything in gravy. I love it.
Yeah, us Southern boys, gravy runs through our veins. I'm telling you that. Also, being Lebanese, so does hummus. But yeah, there's nothing better than going to Dairy Queen and getting extra gravy if they can remember to put it in your bag. But wow, it took us almost the entire meal to do this. Rookie mistake. That's your pro tip.
To top off the meal, we had to get the cinnamon roll. This thing is massive. It's huge. It's like the size of my head. Not quite. I have a giant head. But anyway, look, it's huge. It comes with extra icing, but how cute is this little mason jar, right? Royal Caribbean might be missing one little mason jar after this. I'm just kidding. Don't steal, children. Don't steal. It's bad. But I wonder how many of those do go missing because they are adorable. But all right, a couple notes. The icing is really good. These candied nuts on top are also very good. They add a nice little crunch. The cinnamon roll itself is pretty tough. It's kind of chewy, which means I think they overworked the dough. And also the filling, there needs to be way more of it. So like the cinnamon sugar filling, they need to put double what's in here because it's really just bread with a hint of cinnamon and icing on top. So that being said, portion size is great. It's not great, but it's not the worst I've ever had. It just needs some work. All right, so mason jar, take this to heart. We still love you, but the cinnamon roll needs some work, okay, babe?
I'm going in for the center. We're kind of full anyway. Oh, yeah, there's like nothing in here. Look at that. But the center, though, that's got to be like super moist. Oof. 100% agree with Chris. It's okay. I would almost say triple the amount of cinnamon sugar filling that's in here. But, you know, we're full. We had an amazing time. I agree with Chris. Like, we'll come back to Mason Jar. We'll definitely maybe do dinner. I don't know about this sailing, but I would even do brunch again. Look, you pay one flat fee, you get
fed like this amazing food. There's nothing wrong with it. We're cruising, we're having a great time. Oh my God. Brunch was so good, y'all. We don't sail away. We sail away a little earlier because we're actually going to the Bahamas next, and I think they just need more time. But now we're gonna kind of explore a little bit more. I mean, we've already been on the ship for 3 days, but it's getting kind of crowded. We got to go back to the room real quick. Embarkation day is always hectic. I gotta say, it feels like this sailing is a little busier, so it'll be interesting to see if there's more people on this sailing than there was on the last. It feels busier, but technically this was the original inaugural before magically the ship was ready, like 3 days early. But yeah, let's go explore the deck a little bit. Oh my God, y'all, the elevators, again, are just so much better than any of the Excel class ships that Carnival's made. Not sure how Carnival created, like, and built the worst elevators on any ship.
All right, we're here on embarkation day, and what better activity right when you get on the ship than mini golf? You should do mini golf right when you get on the ship because A, the ship's not rocking and rolling, and B, it's not as busy. There's nobody out here. The mini golf course here on Utopia of the Seas is underwater sea themed, so there's sea animals everywhere. We got a whale, I think we got a clam and a starfish and all sorts of other things. I don't think this is as themed as the one on Icon of the Seas, but it is still very themed and it looks great. Super vibrant colors, and the holes don't look super easy either. So, and we'll attempt to play some holes. It's hot out here. We may need to go inside and grab a drink.
It's definitely busier here, but Chris and I decided, you know what? Let's go to the solarium. Everyone's going to be doing sail away. And honestly, we were burning up playing mini golf. So we're going to head up, change, and go to the solarium for some adult time, some hot tub time. What could be better than that? Sail away in a hot tub. You got to do it on the way to the solarium. Y'all know we're going to do it. Got to grab a tornado.
Don't judge us.
Thank you, Chris, for the drink. What did we get? Cheers. What did we get?
The lime and the coconut. A classic drink here on Royal Caribbean. And they actually came in the buckets this time. On the previous cruise when we ordered them, they just came in boring glasses. So I'm glad that we got the bucket.
You're a fish in a fishbowl.
Yeah.
Go up to it and look down. All right, Chris, we're leaving.
We're sailing away, finally. A little late, but that's okay. I think we're supposed to push off at 3:45, and it's like 4:15 or something. I don't really care. We're in a pool, and we're enjoying ourselves, and we're drinking, and we're with friends. So we're ready to go on our second cruise in less than a week.
Peter, what do you think? We're about to sail away.
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm enjoying this time being in the solarium, just like chilling out more than the party pool time.
Less boots and cats this time.
Yeah.
We've officially sailed away for our 4-night cruise here on Utopia of the Seas. We're so excited. Look who decided to join.
Hey, do you think they're going to blow the horn anytime soon?
What horn? I don't know if you can hear that, but we have... I'm just kidding. No, this is awesome. We're in the solarium right now, and we're just having a blast.
Yeah, the solarium is so nice. The adults only section here on, well, I was about to say Oasis of the Seas, here on Utopia of the Seas, and we're in like this clear pool that overlooks the front of the ship. This is awesome. Bar service has been great. They come to the pool and serve you. And yeah, it's just a nice, cool, chill atmosphere. Total different vibe than out there on the pool deck where they're bumping the loud music and people are partying.
In our first cruise video, which is the 3-night video, the inaugural cruise sailing here out of Port Canaveral, we did the sail away party. But for this back-to-back cruise on the 4-night, we decided, you know what, let's relax a little bit. Let's try to relax. Oftentimes, Chris and I feel like we just can't, or like we don't make time for it. But here's your pro tip. You gotta make time for it. No matter what you're doing, filming a video or you're just on vacation, you don't have to be go, go, go all the time.
We're gonna relax, gosh darn it.
All right, Chris, you have a few more minutes of relaxation, then we gotta go.
That's right. We have 2 minutes and 59 seconds left to relax before we have to go do our next thing, right?
Hold me, sunland.
hold me, feel like washy, everybody, all your time. Good morning!
Washy time. I gotta say, Carnival, take note. This is how it's done. Okay? I never feel like Carnival's like gross or anything, but this is how it's done. All right, we just wanted like a quick dinner right after the solarium. We've already sailed away, like we said, so we stopped by the Windjammer buffet. Guys, the moment we saw these corn dogs, they looked so good. These look like they're hand dipped. These, like, they're made here. They smell amazing. They look fresh. There's a crunch. And we all know the best foods are shaped like you know what. Let's give it a shot. Y'all, the crunch on this is hand battered. Someone's gonna comment down below, no, it's not, it comes in frozen, but it feels and tastes hand battered. The wiener that's in here tastes really good, and the batter is just a little sweet. It's got the right crunch. I'll put my plate up on the screen. As you can see, I filled my plate up with way too much stuff. Eggplant parm, rice and yogurt, which is comfort food for me, and I got some steak. We'll see how much I can eat, but great start to the meal. I don't know if they have these on all roller ships, but if you're coming on Utopia, it's at least here on night 1 and embarkation day for dinner. Get the corn dogs. 5 out of 5.
Dinner here at Windjammer did its job. Not everything was great, but some stuff was. As buffets do, it's a little hit or miss, so it kind of just depends on what you get. So the corn dogs were fire. Oh my god. First off, corn dogs on a buffet, hell yeah. And they were good, they're fresh. Those were delicious. The steak was good. You know, the mac and cheese was kind of okay. The rib was okay. The other stuff was okay. The fried chicken was just okay. But yeah, the Windjammer overall has such a great selection of food. And honestly, out of all the cruise buffets that we've eaten on, Windjammer is my favorite. It just has so many options and everything is really fresh. But, you know, it is still a cruise buffet at the end of the day. Oh, should we do the Rising Tides bar?
Let's do it.
All right, we ended up here at the Rising Tides bar. This is a cool bar because it's in the Royal Promenade and it actually rises from deck 5 all the way up to deck 8 into Central Park. I don't know when it starts to rise or how often, but we got a couple cocktails. I got a Curacao Cosmo. Of course, it's made with vodka, blue Curacao, lime juice, some other stuff. We'll put the ingredients on the screen. I bet it's gonna be blue. There's some live jazz going on in the Royal Promenade. It's a pretty good vibe down here tonight.
This is definitely giving lobby bar on steroids. Like, the fact that it rises from deck 5, the promenade, all the way up to Central Park. So I think when you're on it, you have to ride it all the way up to Central Park, which is deck 8. So we might have locked ourselves in for an adventure, but I don't know. I don't think it takes too long. Really excited to experience this. We're gonna rise with the tide.
So the Rising Tides bar leaves or departs every 30 minutes. Gonna take 7 minutes to rise and 7 minutes to come back down, I think. Then it stays down here for 30 minutes. I think is what he said, right? Curacao Cosmo, it's a beautiful blue-green. It's not just blue. It's got that bright red maraschino cherry in it. Let's taste it. Ooh, that's good. It's a little sweet, so if you don't like sweet drinks, probably not gonna be for you, but that's good. You can't even taste the vodka in it, which is a little dangerous. But that's a yummy drink. I gotta give it a 4 out of 5. It is just a little sweet, but other than that, it's an excellent, excellent Cosmo.
I got the Desert Pear Margarita. I feel bad. Chris originally ordered this, and I was like, but I want it. And let's get different drinks so we can show different drinks. So he was kind enough to let me drink it. But look at this. It's got black sea salt on there. Are you salt or no salt? When you rim, do you rim with salt or without? I'm a salt boy. That is one good margarita. Honestly, I've had some good margaritas in my day. Chris and I are Texas boys, so we know our margaritas, but wow. I don't know. I think I'm feeling generous. I'm handing them out. 5 out of 5. This is really, really good. It's not overly sweet. The tequila, there's, I think, Patron Silver in here, which is perfect for me for a margarita. It checks all the boxes. Sweet, tangy, you know, sour. Yeah, and that black sea salt, that's good.
All right, the doors are closing. We're about to rise with the tides at the Rising Tide. Ooh, we are moving very slowly, but we're moving. What did the scooter bar do to everyone? No one's over there. It's empty. All right, we made it to the top. That was the slowest elevator ride ever. You know, if you have reservations at Chops or 150 Central Park, maybe don't take the Rising Tides bar unless you have a lot of time. But hey, if you want to get here like 30 minutes early and take it up from the promenade and have a little pre-dinner cocktail, that might be a cool way to start your dinner off.
To Chris's point, yeah, if you have dinner reservations, maybe don't take this, but if you have time, I kind of wish Chris and I had done this when we ate at 150 Central Park. We ate there during our first sailing, which was the 3-night. This is really nice. I think we're gonna have to do this again. We're doing the Izumi Hibachi later on this trip, so I think it'll be perfect to start down there, grab a cocktail, and rise up, and then go have some dinner.
All right, we're on the way down. We're almost back to deck 5. The drinks were good. Time to move on. This was a nice, relaxing, chill spot. But we got to figure out what else to do. There's a lot going on around the ship. We're off. We're back on land. We're actually on the deck. So, are we going to go to the casino in bed? Is it casino time? I think it's casino time.
We decided to book All In, which is playing here at the Royal Theater. This is a big production. I think this is their newest show. Honestly, all I know is that drones are involved, so we're gonna take you along. I don't know what to expect here, but everyone seems to rave about this show, and honestly, Royal Caribbean's shows have surpassed my expectations. So apparently there's drones, there's lasers, there's all sorts of, things going on here. All In, I thought it had to do with going all in poker, but Chris quickly corrected me.
I wouldn't say quickly, subtly, and with grace is how I corrected him.
It was aggressive.
No, me? Never. I'm never.
This is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you. Let's go. Make no excuses now. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go. It's very deep inside me, but I feel it's something you should know. Oh, I will never forget you. Will always be by my side. Will always be by my side till the day I die. Funny how we both end up here, but it's with you. Sometimes you just gotta know that these things fall through. But I'm still tired, I can't hide my connection with you.
right, we just got out of All In, which is the show in the main theater, the Royal Theater here on Utopia of the Seas. And I have to say, I don't know what I was expecting going into it, but that show blew me away. It was so good. The music was amazing. They definitely used contemporary hits with like old school songs, and they really mixed them in a really creative way. The performers were amazing. At first, when it started out, I kind of thought it was going to be like a variety show or just like your standard cruise singing show. But then acrobats dropped from the ceiling and lasers started happening. They had a drone show in the middle of it. Inside the theater, they had a drone show. That was really cool. The production of that show was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, the performers were great. The music was awesome. That show really surprised me. This just shows, again, how much care Royal puts into providing really top-tier entertainment for their cruise guests. Between the Aqua Show and now this show in the main theater, Royal's 2 for 2 on Utopia of the Seas. All right, Utopia of the Seas is definitely a happening party ship. It's the world's biggest weekend after all. And right now, after the show, there are 2 parties going on at the same time. So we have to determine which one we want to go to. There's a One Hit Wonders party up on Royal Promenade, and there's like a college party down here at the attic. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's like a beer pong tournament or something. Maybe we should go check both out. All right, it looks like this college party is happening inside the attic. They have tables set up for beer pong, flip cup. They might do some boat racing, I don't know. Listen, our college days are behind us. We can't drink like that anymore, but we'll let the younger generation have this. We might go check out that One Hit Wonders party though. That sounds more our speed.
There is just so much going on at the same time. I don't even know if you can hear me. It's so loud, but it is the world's greatest weekend during the week or whenever, I guess. But yeah, it is a party like all the time. I am nervous. I'm doing the zip line. I think Chris said he's gonna do it too, so. Are you gonna do it?
I think I'm gonna do it. Don't be nervous, you got this.
I don't know. No, I'm sure it's fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I guess you could say this is part of the revenge tour. This is certainly something that in the past, based off my size, my weight, I wouldn't have been able to, fit on. So I'm gonna count this as part of the revenge tour because I've always wanted to do a zip line. Just by the time my weight ballooned and I had the opportunities, I couldn't do it anymore. So this is part of the revenge tour. Well, the zip line may not be open. Was I saved by technicality? Now I want to do it. Now that I can't do it again, what is it about not being able to do something, suddenly you really want to do it? Well, what time is it now?
12:40.
Oh, okay, 20 minutes. So another doppelganger of mine, huh? They have these, how many of these do they have? Because
I don't know, I think he's like the unofficial mascot of Utopia. He's everywhere. So he's got a surfboard, he's ready to ride the flow rider. All right, the zip line opens at 1 o'clock. We're here a little bit early, so might just have to wait around a little bit. For those of you wondering, there are a few rules to the zip line. They have a height measurement requirement right here for you to make sure that you're tall enough. They also weigh you before you go on the zip line to make sure that you meet the weight requirement. I believe it's 275 pounds. Check the website though, just to make sure. But they do weigh you right here. You can't wear any loose articles of clothing. It all has to be dry. You have to wear like t-shirts with sleeves. You have to wear shorts or pants and closed-toed shoes. And you can't wear anything like around your neck or in your pockets.
So pretty strict because they all harness you up. And you are ziplining over the boardwalk, so you're pretty high up. Safety first, y'all. I'm excited. I think it's going to be pretty cool. It doesn't look super long, and I don't think you go super fast, but a zip line is a zip line, and you're hanging on way, way, way above the boardwalk. So it's going to be scary regardless.
For some perspective, we are on deck 16. There's the basketball court, and that is where I will land. There's a zip line, goes all the way right there. And we are on deck 16, so right down there is the boardwalk. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but that's pretty intense. I'm nervous, y'all, but first up, Abed's Revenge Tour. I'm counting it as revenge because I wasn't able to do zip lines in the past, and now I can. So we're adding this, another victim to Abed's revenge list. And I just got really nervous because I just realized the employee just went over there and it's time. But all right, wish me luck.
How are you feeling?
Very nervous. Santiago's got me, the staff here has got me.
It's my first day.
It's very fun.
Oh, look, she said it's fun.
All right.
I did it 5 times.
5 times.
All right. I got this then. It's like riding a bike.
In the nothingness.
Riding a bike into nothingness. Whew. It sells itself. They gotta weigh you with all the equipment. Make sure you don't exceed. Oh yeah, all right, glasses. That might be better, so I don't see anything. All right, you triple checked it, we're good?
It's cool, they actually equip you with a camera, so you get some footage of your terrified face as you go over the boardwalk. Man, how was it?
That was actually not that bad. You'll be fine. I'm lying to you. All right, y'all. I'm all harnessed up. Let me go return the equipment and give you my final thoughts. You have to go back to return everything. But what do we think? Don't look. All right. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I just conquered another one on Abed's revenge list. The zip line here on Utopia of the Seas, which I think is a staple on Oasis-class ships. I gotta say, was so much fun. Now, when you're up there, it is terrifying. Once you're harnessed in, like, once you feel the harness on you and the helmet, like, it becomes real. And then you go up there and you step down, there's 2 steps, and you start breathing heavy, and it just becomes so real. But then you take a moment, just kind of lean back, and it catches you. Essentially, you're in a seat, right? And you're connected up top, and you've got safety upon safety, redundancy upon redundancy. So honestly, everything went away, and he was like, whenever you're ready. They were super nice. Santiago set me up, the whole crew here. And then you just go. They don't push you, you just go. And initially, I thought, oh my God, this is gonna be so frightening. I'm dangling over the boardwalk. But honestly, I think I'm gonna do it again. Chris, you're gonna love it. I give this a 5 out of 5 experience.
All right, I had to spit out my gum. No glasses on this. I'm ready.
All right, Chris. All right. How was it?
That was fun. 5 out of 5. That's so much fun. It's not scary at all. You got to do it, and it's free. Come on. I'm about to do this for the 2nd time because they're actually piloting a new camera system here on Utopia of the Seas for the zipline. Kind of similar to Icon, where you have like a little GoPro. The first time we did it, I was not looking at the camera because I was too scared. But after doing it one time, I want to make sure that like the camera gets me. That's not a good motion. I want to make sure that the camera gets me. I just did it again. I want to make sure that I look at the camera so the video comes out better, all right? So I'm going to do it again. Woo! Time number 2 is just as good, and I actually looked at the camera this time, so I'm excited to see how that comes out.
Yeah, do you recommend it?
Yeah, of course. It's free. It's awesome. Maybe come do it when there's like not a long line, because it is like really short, the experience, but you know what? It's worth it. Like I said, you're not paying anything extra, so it's kind of a cool thing that they have on a cruise ship. When can you say that you've ziplined on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean? If you're enjoying this video from Utopia of the Seas, make sure to give it a thumbs up.
maybe even a subscribe. It's free and it really helps the channel out. Thank you so much.
All right, I had to get a drink after conquering another item on Ovid's revenge list, that zip line. So I got Ride Runner, ingredients up on the screen, bam, just like magic. Honestly, this smells amazing. This one is not bitter. It is just sweet. It's fruity, punchy. Rye in here, like really works with the fruit. I gotta say, I thought I liked the Pretty Bird more, but I think this one's it. I think the Rye Runner is now my favorite drink at Pesky Parrot until the next drink at Pesky Parrot. That's just how this works, apparently.
All right, so the Queen's Park Swizzle is basically a mojito. And I gotta say, it comes with the fresh mint and that smells so good. And it's got the crushed ice. So the crushed ice is a nice touch. Not only does it have the crushed ice, because it's so cold, the glass is frosty. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a nice touch. Plus it looks gorgeous, right? You have the muddled mint in the bottom, the drink, the ice on top. Just very aesthetic, and it's delicious.
We decided to stop by the Pesky Parrot after the zip line. The drinks were great. Honestly, everything that we had was fantastic. My last drink, I joked that it wasn't great, but honestly, it tasted great. It was a banana flavored drink. Almost like banana / rum chata. I don't know how to describe it, but tasty. Honestly, there hasn't been a single drink I haven't liked at Pesky Parrot. The best drink is the next drink. So if you're coming on Utopia, just know that. The best drink at Pesky Parrot is gonna be the next one. So just get another one. All right, y'all, the Effectors Homecoming Parade is about to start here on Utopia of the Seas. When we were on the 3-night cruise, we missed it, but we decided we got to carve out time, so we added it to the agenda. Let's see what this is all about. Apparently, they're back, and they've got some sort of original cast of characters, of superheroes and bad guys.
Crash and burn. Evil servants hunger for fame.
All right, that parade was so good. Both parades, both on Icon and Utopia, have been so good. The amount of production they put into it, they get the cast from all of their other shows, like the Ice Show and the Aqua Show and the main theater show, and they're all part of this. The music was great, the production was great. It was really funny. Like, Crash and Burn, the villains of this story, apparently they didn't do their muster drill, so they got kicked off the ship. So that goes to show you got to do your muster drill. Not even supervillains are free of the muster drill. So, no, it was really fun. Don't miss the parade. I think it's only on 4-night sailings on Utopia, so we got lucky we got to see it.
The next morning.
Morning, y'all. I'm meeting Chris for breakfast at Park Cafe at Central Park. It's our first time trying it here in Utopia.
I am so hungry.
All right, good morning. We are finally at Park Cafe here at Central Park for breakfast. It's a grab and go spot, and they have so many different options. They have hot sandwiches, they have a bagel bar, they have parfaits, they have pastries. So it's a really good spot if you don't want to wait in a long line or deal with the hustle and bustle of the buffet. Just come to Central Park, and Park Cafe is here for your needs, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They have options for all three. But we're here for breakfast. Can you believe it? We're on like day number 6 of being on Utopia of the Seas, and we're finally on a sea day. Ben and I are so excited. We love sea days. We're gonna go up on the top deck, finally get to see the ocean, and just sail around a little bit. You know, between Nassau and CocoCay is not that far, so I think it's gonna be a nice leisurely ride over to CocoCay today. And we're excited. We're gonna do a lot of stuff around the ship. Sea days are just so much fun. But we decided to stop here in Park Cafe to grab a bite to eat before we hit the ship. We got some good options, you guys. Let's try this cute little burrito because it's adorable. Yeah, so it's like an egg, sausage, and cheese. Okay, so a sausage, egg, and cheese burrito. It's bean and cheese burrito, not sausage. What are we thinking? That wasn't sausage. Those were beans. Oh my god. Classic bean and cheese burrito. This is so simple yet so good. Gotta give it a 4 out of 5. This is really, really good. It could use maybe some hot sauce. I didn't see any hot sauce, but that's really all it's missing. But solid choice.
The royal version of the Egg McMuffin. I love me a good Egg McMuffin. Canadian bacon, fried egg, cheese, American cheese at that, and then a toasted English muffin. All right, so I had that bite. It was just a little dry, so I added, you know, just some mayonnaise to that because I feel like it needs it. But without the sauce, it would be a 3 out of 5. Added some mayo just to add a little richness to it too. Yeah, even with the mayo, it doesn't elevate it that much. But I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 overall. Your basic hotel hot breakfast sandwich, right? The ham is good, the egg is cooked well, the cheese is good. I just wanted a quick breakfast and then just kind of move on with the day.
So it's funny, here in Central Park, they actually pipe in bird and cricket noises. It's broad daylight in the middle of the day and you hear crickets. I think that works a little bit more to set the ambiance when it's dark and it's night outside. I don't know. Do you hear crickets during the daytime? We usually don't, but it is a nice little touch that they pipe in these sounds to make you feel like you're actually outside in a park.
All right, Chris decided we are walking, so we are out here on the walking track. Last time we were on Icon, I did a half marathon because Chris forced me to. And
okay, first off, stop lying. You didn't do a half marathon. We did like 2 laps around the track. I don't think Icon is that big.
All right, go back and watch those videos and you will see, wow, the ocean. How come they, okay, I feel like they hid the ocean on the walking track.
This is actually a really cool area. It's just like hidden on the walking track. You have places to sit, you have shuffleboard, ping pong. This is neat with giant windows that open to the ocean. This is really cool. This is why we love sea days, because you actually get to see the ocean. This isn't a criticism. One thing that we have noticed that's different from Icon to Utopia of the Seas is just like there are less windows. Icon of the Seas had those giant windows right by the Pearl and the Pearl Cafe for you to look out. I feel like there were more windows for you to see the ocean from the promenade. On the Oasis class, on Utopia of the Seas, you just don't get that, so you kind of feel a little bit disconnected from the water. But man, it's good to see the ocean again. This is why we go cruising. Guys, am I a shuffleboard champion? I don't know. This is really cool though. I like this. We might have to come back out and hang out here more.
Yeah, I agree with Chris. This is what I've been missing, a sea day, but in general, the ocean. Like, there is the ocean on this cruise, right? Because I will say this, again, this isn't criticism, it's just like my experience. I feel like I've been just living in a mall for the past like 5 days versus being on a cruise ship. And there's that feeling of like just being indoors the entire time.
And you have access to the ocean. Obviously, we could go up to the Lido or the pool decks. You can see everything from those decks when you're outside. It is nice to be able to like connect to the outside from the inside parts too. And I think that's what Abed is saying. Obviously, if we wanted to see the ocean, we could just go to the top decks and like hang out there. But sometimes you want to just be able to chill at a restaurant and like look out a window and see the ocean, or be drinking in a bar and look out a window and see the ocean. I don't know. Maybe that's why we're always at the Pesky Parrot on this cruise, because they have those like fake windows that look out and you can see the water.
Comment down below, are you port day or sea day? And then when do you prefer your sea days? Typically on a 7-night cruise, sometimes you'll get them back to back, like 2 sea days in a row. I prefer mine at the end of the cruise, not the beginning.
But comment down below, what is your preference when you cruise?
Dang, Abed, did you see? We've already walked 5 miles. It even says so right here.
So on the walking track, when you get to the aft of the ship, you can actually see the Aqua Theater. This is so cool to be able to see the Aqua Theater. You can see the abyss, the climbing wall from this perspective. Now I kind of regret, like this is the second to last day and we just found this. But this is so cool. If you're coming on Utopia, this may be a staple for Oasis class ships, but again, this is our first one. So we're exploring and figuring things out, but this is really neat.
All right, we're here on the boardwalk at the Aqua Theater. They're doing the World's Sexiest Man competition. It's a cruise staple. It's a tradition. And it's weird that they're doing it here and not at the pool, but it's kind of more of a spectacle out here. But my question is this. If they're having the World's Sexiest Man competition, Ben, why are you still here? Why are you down there? All right, I don't know what we just watched. That was like Magic Mike, more like Magic Mark. That was really funny. It's a good time. I'm glad they moved it to the Aqua Theater because it kind of made it into more of a spectacle. The audience was participating. It was a lot of fun. Check it out. It's it's family friendly. They made sure not to make it like too X-rated, so you can bring your kids to it. But it was a good time. I enjoyed it. They have a carousel that actually works here on the boardwalk. You gotta ride it. Come on. Takes you back to being a little kid. That's so much fun. All right, we made it back to our cabin. We're about to get changed. We're not getting changed. I gotta go to the bathroom. We're about to head back up for some water slide action, but we came back to our towel animal of the day, and I think it's Baby Yoda. Is that a little Grogu? I'm gonna say it's a Grogu because it looks like a Grogu. That's so cute, right? Comment down below. Isn't this Grogu? If it's not, I don't know what it is.
Decided to just kind of freshen up a little bit because I'm gonna do the slides. Some of y'all may not know this, but on this channel, I've gone through a weight loss journey and I'm getting revenge on the rides and the experiences that I was denied when I was much bigger. You can check those out on this channel. We documented my weight loss surgery as well, so go back and check that out if you're curious about what that was like. But here on Utopia of the Seas, it is a sea day, and I feel like it's tradition on a sea day to do the water slides, but I haven't been able to in the past. Again, I've just exceeded that weight limit. So Abed's revenge tour continues, and it is slide time, y'all. All right, y'all, it's a sea day here on the 4-night sailing, and there are 4 pools, slides, and the pool deck is just busy. Everyone is out getting some sun. It is so much fun. So if you are interested in doing the slides, I would say even the pools, sea day is gonna be super busy, but you know what? That's fun. Everyone's excited, the sun's out, it feels great. It's been raining the last few days, nothing crazy, but getting that vitamin D, activating it, and now I'm going after that orange toilet bowl slide. It looks so cool. There's even clear glass on the slide, so I guess when you're in it, other people can see you and you can see out. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to focus on that, so I guess time will tell. But enough chit chat, slide time. That was crazy. That was much faster than I was expecting. And then that toilet bowl scared me. I was holding onto my glasses because you can't have your glasses. And then I almost went down headfirst, which they clearly said was more dangerous. So I freaked out and had to like readjust to make sure I didn't go down headfirst. But that splash in the end was massive. I think it was my flipper feet. It was a big, almost tsunami wave. But yeah, highly recommend that. That's another one on Abed's revenge list. The list is getting smaller and smaller, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll find something else. All right, y'all, we're gonna have dinner at Izumi Hibachi here in Central Park, which is also where our room is because we have a Central Park balcony. I gotta say, the vibes at night, it makes more sense because the cricket noise is still going on with the lights and the live music and just everything about Central Park with all the greenery. This is honestly one of my favorite parts of the 2 royal ships that we've been on. Icon and now Utopia. This is so awesome. Can't wait for tonight's dinner. We're having dinner with some friends. And oh, looky, look who I found.
All right, tonight for dinner, we're here at Izumi. We're doing the hibachi experience. They've actually added more hibachi tables here on Utopia of the Seas to make this one of the largest, if not the largest, Izumi hibachis at sea. We've eaten Izumi before for the omakase a couple nights ago, which was absolutely fabulous. Now we're gonna do a little teppanyaki.
Got seated here at Izumi Hibachi. Really excited. Chris and I haven't done hibachi in a while. We do have them in Austin. We have Benihana and some others, but the menu here looks pretty good. I think I'm going to do the premier combo. You pay a flat fee. It's either $59.99 or $64.99. I think we were upsold. I think we're doing the premier. And I think I want origami. And I'm not talking about the folded paper airplanes and stuff.
I think I'm gonna do the geisha. It's New York strip steak and chicken, which sounds awesome. And I'll get a little vegetable fried rice as a starter, and maybe a dessert to finish up the meal. Who knows? You get a mixed green salad with ginger dressing, and then the vegetable fried rice. The fried rice is prepared by the chef on the hibachi, so we haven't gotten that yet, but we did get the mixed green salad. It's all right. It's good. It's your basic salad with iceberg lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and a nice citrusy ginger dressing.
Oil. Alright, this is my art. I have here. Smiley face. Ah, ito ba sabi? Alright, this one is Japanese. Emoji, guys. Sorry. Small road. Alright, I have here preference. All the way from New Jersey. Alright. And you're from LA, Los Angeles. Alright, let it burn your garlic here. Alright. Alright, do you smell the garlic now? Smells good. Okay, that's not the garlic. That's my perfume. Sorry. I smell garlic every night. Alright, buddy, one more. Rolling, yeah. Rolling, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Oh, Japanese ping pong. Oh, wow. Oh, higher. Oh, very hard egg. See that? Very hard egg. Oh, my friend, come over here. Oh, see that? And one more here. Oh, where's the egg? Where's the egg? Huh? Now, in my hands. Here. It's magic. Alright, one more. Don't close your eyes already. Okay, on to me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, one more here. Oh. Alright, very good. Alright, very good. This is my friend. Hey, her name is Anna. Oh. Anaconda. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? You can just stop it the time of my life. Here, listen the song for the broken hearted. It's my right. Never.
Let's go. Yeah, no pressure, no pressure. I got it.
All right, yo, we got our fried rice. The presentation's amazing. I'm not gonna eat too much because I have to pace myself, but I've been wanting this for so long. Can't remember the last time I had fried rice.
Peter, you ready to open your mouth?
Oh my god. Love rice so much. It's perfect.
So good. All right, let's try this steak. Got it medium rare. Got some veggies to go with it. Let's go. Wow, that is so tender. So juicy. That steak is amazing. Really well seasoned. Buttery. 5 out of 5. That's awesome. All right, everything here has been so good. I got the chicken and the steak. Both were awesome. 5 out of 5 for both. The yum yum sauce, put that on everything. Hello, the yum yum sauce was absolutely phenomenal. The rice, so good. That might have been my favorite part of the whole meal. So garlicky and so buttery. But can we talk about these desserts? The mochi was delicious, making me excited to go to Japan. And that chocolate lava cake that we got, I don't know what we got on Icon, but it was not that. The one that we got on Icon of the Seas wasn't good. This lava cake was really, really good. It was a lot more lava than it was cake, but I mean, I'm not mad at that. The chocolate was super rich, and the cake was really nice. It was just really decadent, and a little bit too decadent almost to eat the whole thing, but I'm not complaining. Everything here has been so good. We've really had a great time here at Izumi Hibachi.
All right, y'all. Izumi was absolutely delicious. I gotta say, probably my favorite hibachi experience, land or sea. It's the first time we've had it at sea. We'll have to try it on Carnival Jubilee. We cruise that in a couple weeks. Again, yes. But I gotta say, the chef was so fun, so engaging, hilarious. The service was phenomenal. I gotta say, they took great care of us. I know it's the inaugural second sailing, but they have their stuff together, if you know what I mean. Like sometimes things are a bit rocky, but the food was great. I ordered the scallops and the lobster. Apparently I'm a lobster boy now. So buttery, so delicious. I gotta give that a 5 out of 5. Mochi was my dessert of choice. Chris and I are going to Japan, so I decided to get mochi for dessert. So good. I've always been hesitant to get mochi, but I really enjoyed that. I'm also gonna give that 5 out of 5. Overall, this dining experience was so fun. Not a bad price either. $65 for that upgrade, and I got lobster and scallops. All right, y'all, we are about to set sail from CocoCay. We had a blast. This was our second time here on these back-to-back cruises. I gotta say, it is one of our favorite private islands now. Granted, we've only been to 3. We've done Half Moon, which is Carnival's, and we've done Castaway, which is Disney's. Now, there's so much going on with all of the different cruise lines, and they're building more and more of these. Carnival next year is building Celebration Key, K-E-Y, so that should be interesting. But tonight is the last night here on Utopia of the Seas for our 4-night cruise. Chris and I are gonna try to fit in everything that we can, anything that we've missed. But, I mean, just take a look at this view. We filmed the second half of our video, which is our beach club battle on CocoCay. During the 3-night, we did Coco Beach Club, and then on the 4-night cruise, we did Hideaway. And who will win? Which beach club will reign supreme? Make sure you're subscribed. Check out that video. We will show you both and give you our thoughts. The last night on any cruise is always, honestly, the most exhausting and the one where you're honestly sad. Like, you're both sad and tired. You do kind of want to go home, but you also don't. Chris and I, again, we got to figure out what we're going to do tonight for dinner. We really don't have plans, but we're not as sad to go back to Port Canaveral because we're going to Disney World, at least for 2 days. We're going to be staying at the Poly. We haven't been to Disney World in a while. We are AP holders. Not sure if we're going to renew, just because we live in Austin, Texas, and we don't always get an opportunity to go. All right, looks like they lowered the lines, and that means we should be pushing off any moment now. Got to push off the pier. We're docked next to Harmony of the Seas, which actually sails from Texas. Chris and I are thinking about sailing it. They only have 7-night sailings, and it's hard for Chris to get 7 days off. I knew those ship lines were really heavy. I don't know the technical term for them, but it takes 3 people to remove the line. Like, that's how heavy they are. 3 people to lift them. That's crazy. Well, well, well. Look who decided to join us for Sail Away.
Yep, just walking against the grain on the track.
You can lean on me if the fire goes. There will be some light and darkness. You can lean on me. I'm strong enough to carry us both out of this mess.
Chris,
what up?
This is where Jack and Rose met.
On the back?
Yeah, in the app. Just like that, he gets me back on track, right? He's really trying to get me to exercise on this cruise, y'all.
It's the only way to get to the aft of the ship where we wanted to do the sail away. So
It's a boat.
It's a ship.
It's a boat.
How dare you?
How dare you? Y'all, please forgive us if we ever, call it a boat. We're human. We make mistakes.
We are, and we do.
Ready for the camera. Well, you haven't been looking hard enough. You've been at the bar too many times, man. Congratulations. 3 at once. Love that. Indeed, indeed. Nice to see you again. What can I say? I love a new ship. Gonna pick Panther today, one of my elevator classics. This guy.
All right, that's the second time we've caught the piano player on this cruise. That's so much fun. He just pops up randomly. You don't know where he's gonna be, so it's always a fun time when you come across him.
What what's in these drinks. Don't you worry. I'll do the research. Another round, please.
All right, the menu here at the Pesky Parrot. I love it. It's like a little wheel. You can turn it, look at all the drinks. This has quickly become our favorite bar here on Utopia of the Seas. I'm gonna miss it.
We love tiki bars. We went to one in Austin called Tiki Tatsuya. If you're interested in that, we also went to some other viral restaurants. Join our membership. We call it the Random Fandom. You'll get exclusive members-only videos, early access to all our videos, and much more. We definitely want to build a fun community where everyone can have a great time. Plus, it helps the channel out. If that's not your style, not something you're interested in, consider subscribing. That's free, and it helps the channel grow.
All right, I got the Pesky Peanut Butter Pina Colada made with Screwball Whiskey, peanut butter whiskey. And I don't know about a peanut butter pina colada, you guys, but let's give it a taste. It's our last night here on the cruise. I had to try it. Oh my God. Okay, that's really good. Tastes like a regular pina colada with a hint of peanut butter at the very end. And I'm not mad at it. It's a little bit sweet. You get that peanut butter finish. The pina colada flavor is there. That's a really good drink, and it's super smooth. You can't really taste like the alcohol in it. I gotta give this a 5 out of 5. This is freaking awesome. Honestly, that's super dangerous if you love peanut butter.
All right, so I got the taste of the tropics. I gotta say, I haven't tried this one yet, and I just realized it's frozen. I'm not really doing straws at the moment. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to use a straw because of my surgery, but it's so hard to eat it sounds weird. It's so hard to eat a frozen drink without a straw. It's so hard to drink a frozen drink without a straw. I don't know. But I'm kind of just nibbling at the top. But either way, this is really good. I highly recommend it. Frozen or not, every drink here has been good. This is a 5 out of 5. My favorite drink here is Pretty Bird. If you're coming on Utopia, make sure to check that out. Tag us on Instagram if you end up trying it, or here on YouTube on this video. But one of the best drinks. We're back in the boardwalk for dinner. We decided we wanted just something quick and easy for dinner tonight. We just weren't interested in a big production. After 7 days at sea, we've had some amazing meals, but I just wanted a burger, y'all.
All right, we're here at Johnny Rockets, and we're here for dinner. And if you've never been here for dinner, it is an extra charge. Breakfast was free, but dinner and lunch are an extra charge. So you pay a cover charge, and you're able to get unlimited starters, so fries and onion rings, and they have different type of fries too, like chili cheese fries or bacon cheese fries. Those sound good. And then you can get a burger and a sandwich, and then if you have the beverage package like we do, you can get a milkshake. So I think we're definitely gonna have to do a milkshake, right, Amit?
Well, mine brings all the boys to the yard, so damn right. This is the biggest weekend ever. They've got DJs everywhere and all this stuff. But I have to say, between breakfast and now coming to Johnny Rockets for dinner, this is the best playlist, best soundtrack on the ship. Like, this is the second time we've eaten here for dinner now, and they're playing the jams. Personally, they need to move this playlist to the pool. First, we decided to have a light dinner. What's up?
So light.
What's up with that?
So light. Listen, we decided to get a light dinner, something easy.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to go super healthy. I got bacon cheese fries. That's essentially just a salad, which is cool. Then I got a double cheeseburger with jalapenos and bacon again. So I'm getting my protein and my vegetables. So proud of me, be proud of me, and I had to top it off with a chocolate shake. That's my one indulgence, okay? All right, our food got here, and it honestly looks really good. I'm excited. Oh yeah, it's the cheese sauce with the bacon. Those fries are awesome. This is exactly what I wanted, just some junk food. Yo, look how juicy this is. It's just dripping. Juicy burger. So I got a double cheeseburger with bacon and jalapenos. I don't know how I'm gonna attack it, but let's go. Whatever special sauce they put on there too, it's really good. I bet you're gonna love it because it's like, I think it's a ketchup-based sauce, but very good burger. Super juicy patties, melty cheese, great toppings. Is it as good as a guy's burger? Not quite, but it is very good. It's probably one of the better burgers I've had on Royal Caribbean. Maybe the best burger I've had on Royal Caribbean. Maybe even better than Pier 7 on Icon of the Seas, dare I say it. All right, it's time to do the onion ring test here at Johnny Rockets. What is the onion ring test? Well, Yvette and I have a test for onion rings where you take a bite, just one bite, and you pull. And if the onion comes out of the onion ring, it failed the test. So, let's see. All right, it passed. It did not pull out. That's awesome. That's what she said. These onion rings are great. The batter is so crispy and the onions are nice and sweet. Excellent onion rings.
All right, so I just got a classic cheeseburger here. I, wasn't looking for anything heavy. I just wanted a salad, and no frills here. I just added cheddar cheese. It smells amazing. The bun is like already buttery. You can tell they use real butter. I wasn't looking for a huge burger, and I guess I didn't pay attention that they have like relish on this burger. I don't know that I've ever put relish on a burger, and I'm not hating it. When I took that bite and realized it was relish, for a second I thought, oh my god, what's about to happen? But this is actually really good. Even though I'm not a huge relish fan, something about that is helping cut through the fattiness of the meat. The cheese is melty. I really don't have any complaints. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's personally, Pier 7 is still the best burger I've had on a Royal Chef. But, the buffet, I avoid that like the plague. But this is solid.
That's really chocolatey. And you can see them hand dipping the milkshake, so that's pretty cool. They have the shake machine back there. These are good. And because we have the beverage package, they're free or, included in the cost. This is awesome. I just got the regular chocolate. Now, if you know, you know. I just grabbed the plain fry. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. That's always the move. Fries in your milkshake. Hello.
Super full. I gotta say, for 17 bucks, all of the sides, like the fries, the cheese fries, the chili cheese fries, the onion rings, all of that is unlimited. So if you don't like it or you want more, just tell them. The only thing that isn't refilled is the burger. But honestly, these are some hefty burgers. Get a double, add whatever you want to it. Like, it's worth its price. Don't judge me. I can't use a straw. And I should have just asked for a spoon. It's melted enough now. I could probably just drink it. But yeah, I'm using a fork for my Oreo shake. That's real ice cream, real milk, nothing fake here. We saw them hand dip it all. And these milkshakes are good. And honestly, get your money's worth. You got the drink package, do it up.
All right, we're back in the room. We just finished with the Utopia ice show, and the ice skating shows on Royal Caribbean are always a classic. They're so good. Here in the show at Utopia of the Seas, they actually had Oleg. They always have a special guest. So on Icon of the Seas, they had like a juggler. On this one, they had a chair balancer, and he was so good. He was amazing. The fact that he's doing it on ice on a cruise ship is absolutely crazy. But anyway, this is just another example of how good entertainment is on Royal Caribbean. Unmatched. It's just the best. Thank you so much for watching. It's the last night of the cruise. Sad, I know, but all good things must come to an end. Abed and I have to pack. We haven't even started packing, so we gotta pack up our stuff. So we're gonna leave you here. We really hope you enjoyed this journey on Utopia of the Seas inaugural sailings. It was so much fun. Thank you so much if you made it this far. Make sure to give this a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe to this channel if you love this type of content. We have so much more coming your way. But thanks for watching. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.